He's losing it.
Am I Dimitri's father? Am I Dimitri's handler? Am I his fucking tard wrangler?
Apparently, Jim's your father,
Okay.
Flam.
Wait. Okay, guys, I just went live. Welcome to Cross of Judgment, and we're just stream sniping with Sen.
Watch a fucking movie with him and my friends.
Dude, this guy's getting fucked up.
Okay,
Oh
all
my
right.
God.
What is friend of the
Fuck.
show mean?
This is horrible. This is freaking horrible.
He's a friend of the show.
What does friend
and
of the show mean?
Salvo is in your.
Shit.
Shit.
And I talk about
Oh yeah,
I
it's
didn't
gonna
even
get a
notice
lot
Salvo
more
was in
weird.
here.
Chris.
Oh no!
It's gonna get a hell of a lot more weirder.
Oh God, this is.
What's going on? Because my friend Spooky wanted to watch it, and she's like, "Hey,
I mean,
Flam,
what can I say? I know how to put together a cast.
Oh my gosh.
We gotta wait 90 minutes for Buster and an hour for Salvo.
Did I know he was creepy?
Oh God, this is.
To me, you don't know anything about your close associates. Or
My close associates. Retard.
FLAMENCO, no!
Yeah,
No.
his close associate,
I
Dimitri.
I told you guys that he had fucking pedophiles and mods, and he fucking denied
Where
it.
is
I
that
told
dipshit?
you.
Spectre Light is one of them.
Spectre
Oh,
Light
God.
is one
You
of
do
them.
the fucking like, oh, the muse chuckling and shit. You're floundering, dude.
I will.
Yeah, no, you're
Dude,
struggling.
Godwinson is the only one
fucking
taking this
hard.
seriously.
Yeah, because I'm dealing with a fucking gaggle of retards that are no better than Ralph.
Gaggle.
Whoa, okay, alright, that's...
Hey, wait,
Yeah,
Gigi,
that's not good.
Wait, Sen, are you sharing this or is Gigi sharing it?
I'm sharing it.
Okay,
I
can you
have
turn
it
up
on
the
my
volume?
screen.
Pretty even-handed, and you've been
Like
Yeah,
all
turn
the
up the
way.
volume.
Max it out.
You want me to turn it up?
Max it out.
Yeah.
Ralph.
We can barely hear PPP.
About a year. About a year. Yeah, I gun guarded. I understand, dude. I fucking accept
For
that.
about
I
a
gun guarded.
year.
I don't know
Oh
what to
yeah,
tell
more
you.
like a year and a half, Flam.
Oh.
I mean, if
Who can't even
What do you mean by
remember
gay
his own
ops?
timeline?
Yeah, define gay ops. Let's go into
Oh god, Godwinson, you're killing me.
Let's define gay
Oh,
ops.
this is so bad.
Like snake in the grass.
Oh
he
my
is,
God.
Keeping records on fucking shit that Gators.
Like,
said,
I can
2
see
years
why
ago. Yeah,
Jim
if
would sing
Ralph
Godwinson.
told me to go do some
He's the straight
immoral or,
face
like,
of the
heinous
show
shit
here.
towards another channel. Do you think he would have fucking
If
chat
our
logs about that?
speculation is true.
You know what?
Yeah.
I guarantee you,
You're right.
I fucking swear to God, I've never,
too.
ever done anything underhanded or backstabbish at Ralph's direction, ever.
Ever?
Yeah, Ralph's a retard. Okay,
And Ralph knows that this fuck me, so you know what? Balls in your court, fat shit.
Oh my
Let's see
god,
that
dude,
come
this
out.
guy's so
it's
mad
probably
right
gonna be
now.
as
God.
scarce as the fucking
Ralph
thing
is
that I was
okay.
like,
Ralph
in
is
the
probably
street.
He's
messaging
losing it.
Andy.
Can we
Fucking
all agree
Ralph is
here
probably
that Ralph is
messaging
a
Andy like a
fucking
motherfucker
fat
right now,
pussy
trying to get on the
bitch
show.
that doesn't deserve
Okay,
any
okay.
attention,
So
right?
guys, because I jumped in late and I just started up my stream. What? I know he's been caught in like 3 lies so far, but what exactly were these fucking lies?
Okay, I'll get the first one here, Sim. First
Alright,
one
cool.
is that Flam said that he never posted in these Steam
Look,
chats.
everyone-
Oh.
Then, when he had his friend Biddle,
Okay, bro.
like Bilbo, but Bibble, he had him on and told him that, well, he was in only one of the chats trying to get Medicare's contact info from somebody.
Oh no, he's getting technical.
It's so facto he must have messaged someone in one of the chats, but it wasn't one of the ones that had the the pedo ring, apparently. So he lied about not messaging in any Steam chat. That was his first claim. Then he said that he messaged in one of them to get Medicare's contact info for the January event, whatever the hell that is. That's the first lie that they caught him in.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I gotta change my info. Co-streaming with.
They're doing the super chat shit right now for a bit.
I'm deleting it. Fuck it.
Yeah, they usually take about a 10 to 20
The-
minute break for super chats.
If it makes you feel any better, the commentary consensus from like Smaggle and like Aiden, you know those 2 favorite people of yours, Crow, they're saying that Flamenco's winning right now, so there you go. Measure it by that. The communist kid and the fucking dirt eater. Those are the ones saying Flamenco.
Listen, I'll put it. I've said it like this because this is the first I'm hearing about this. Every interaction I've had with Flamenco, right? Personally, he's been cool with me, but like what I've seen so far tonight, he's like fucking spiraling hard fucking core. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I like the guy, but like he's like fucking himself up by doing this stream.
It's a weird predicament now because right now, since the commentary got at least 2 people want to say that Flamenco's winning, now you gotta wonder, GG, who is Jim gonna side with? Because he either sides with these 3 or he sides with the commentary side. He's like, oh yeah, Flamenco was good, but like, well, what do you think? Who's Jim siding with on this? Like, I don't think he's said anything yet, but. Like, what do you think?
Like I said from the outset, he's going to let Flam hang. He's probably going to side with the house because the house always wins.
You know, not the commentary guys. Then
you're talking about Medicare? I mean,
Medicare.
I don't think Medicare sides with the commentary on this one. I can't imagine it because okay, when you say side with commentary, you're talking about siding with Smaggle and fucking.
Aiden right now. Smaggle and Aiden. Yeah.
I don't.
I
mean,
debate you.
Well, the other thing is you've said Augie is like trying to like distance himself and sort of like.
Yeah, he's
topics.
like, it doesn't look good right now, you know.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah, but like right now, Augie's like the only internet kid Medicare can have because everybody else is trash, and like Flamenco just got outed as a weirdo for the 2nd time, so.
Yeah.
But you know, the thing is, like Flam, I think you're learning.
Okay, from what I'm gathering, like the reason why people are
absolutely,
saying like
100%.
Flam's winning isn't really because like Flam's necessarily doing good,
absolutely.
but they think
that's
that like
100% right.
Sino is getting sidetracked from the good points and getting into bad ones, I guess.
Into the trash it goes.
Mr.
That's
Rock
stupid.
for $50 saying.
Yeah, look,
thank you.
We're still trying to like get Flam's side of the story here.
Flamenco wins because they're getting a little bit off topic. He was getting destroyed earlier, but now he's winning because they got off topic. What?
Please.
What?
Smart Alex.
Like what?
Are you in contact with Aiden or any of these other morons?
I mean, I can message them on funny Twitter, or I'm too sick to fucking understand what's going on, man.
Okay, well, when they start questioning someone, when they're trying to establish a foundation, do they or do they not pull teeth? Do they go in hard or do they just go in soft?
Right now, they're just kind of stating it just casually.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so they're just being
Literally,
dickheads.
That's the takeaway, fucking retard.
Damn, he's mad.
A Psycho for 20.
This is very unlike Flamenco when he goes after Ralph. You know, when he goes after Ralph, he's all smiles and shit. When he's in the hot seat, holy fuck, that's bad.
Well, one more thing, Sin. IBB says he wants you to add him.
Oh, he wants
you
him?
want him on? Or anything like that.
Yeah,
So.
I'll get him in.
Oh no.
Damn it. I don't want to go back on my principles. Water isn't wet.
Oh, it is.
It isn't.
Flam, this is what you use to deflect from that you got pegged up the ass. Like, why can't you just admit you like to get pegged?
Yo, IBB.
Yo.
What's up?
I've never been. I've never.
So
been
we are
pegged and I
making
don't
fun
like
of
butt
Flamenco
stuff, I don't know what
today.
to tell ya.
Wait, you can hear all this shit, right?
Yes.
Yes. Sam is doing all the work for us.
What?
Why did you respond to the dominatrix's ad then that was like into pegging and
God, I forgot about dominatrix.
What? No! Oh my God! No, he did.
Let's stay on topic.
Oh, now he wants to go back on topic.
Oh God!
Dominatrix.
I want to stay on topic.
Dude, even when PvP goes off the beaten path, he's able to get a W out of it.
No, we're staying on topic, bro. We're staying. because we're already
Oh my
moving
God.
past the point where you know that there's actually no criminality going on.
Oh, now he's moving
No
to
criminality.
criminality.
Oh my
There you
God.
So now you're going for what can we go that's
CP
embarrassing to
ring.
him?
No criminality
It's the
involved.
internet, Flamenco. This is what happens. What do you mean?
You just need fucking
I
evidence.
think the goalpost has been moved to fucking space at this point.
I mean,
Completely off topic, but I want to point out that the guy to the right, at the top right, looks like
that's
Fat
PP.
Ivan.
That's PPP. That's the guy who spread his asshole for the children.
Never.
Charlotte, Charlotte in my chat was asking because they were like confused about what Flamenco did. Flamenco apparently was in a chat where they were sharing not good images, the illegal kind, and now they're moving into Flamenco responding to some sort of dominatrix who's ad, so you get pegged up the ass.
That was horny. I don't
So-
know.
Okay,
Hell.
There's also a few other things to this. His Discord mods are pedos too,
Wait,
so
who?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of sketchy things.
Oh no, that
about
was me. That was
Flamenco.
me. Yeah.
hello Spectre Light, I know you're
I've just never been
watching.
Fucked up the ass.
BDSM personal.
Okay, so we're
Good
grasping
Jack.
at straws.
Oh,
personal
no,
right
he's
right now.
Well, no. I mean,
Is that
we're
is
in
that is that
reality
the
where
is
we're
that the depth of the content that we've gotten to this point?
No. We're proving
It sounds like it. It
sexual
fucking sounds like it.
Do you think Jim ordered the hit, GG? Be honest.
I don't think he ordered the hit. I think he just gave it his
I fully
blessing.
admit. I
Oh,
fully admit.
The
no.
audience can see the truth. That you
Yeah,
want
it's
to
it's like the
get
Council of the
fucked up.
Mafia. They have to get approval for the hit. They don't get they don't get the hit ordered to them.
Your battle.
You think that's
I
why
mean-
Augie stood down too?
Getting it now, I guess?
Yeah, I mean,
didn't-
Flamenco's a
I
made
didn't
man in
even-
this
I didn't even
network,
know that was a
so
Reddit account.
That's true.
When did it,
You have to get
when
approval
does the
to whack a
wait,
made
when does the
man,
Reddit-
so-
when does the Reddit account say that, like, oh man, I
Every
got
time-
pegged up the
Yeah,
ass and
wait,
it felt so
every
good?
time-
Oh God!
Way to go, Flamenco! Ride him, cowboy.
Oh
the only
God!
lie that I got cut out
Who's the
of
next
was
person
one
to
where
fall?
people were still not.
Oh
entirely sure
God!
my
At this
birthday,
point,
they
it's a
wanted to try to keep
coin
things
toss
vague as
between
possible. When people like actually said my birthday, it's like yeah,
Literally a fucking coin cost because there's probably only two that haven't at this point.
No, it was
Go
to
Blacks
try to throw
or-
people off the scent of doxing me.
I
You
don't
want
think
for-
Not to appeal to younger.
I have a
Black.
feeling either Bo Blacks
Good night.
or if this doesn't
Positive.
work, Flamenco again.
Don't sound certain.
Don't sound very
again.
Well, I mean,
feel like
It took like 3 times to kill Tipster.
I think it's a fair one.
It'll probably
Metacritic
take like
is
3
for
times to
50.
kill
Thank you so
Flamenco.
much for the massive donut. Appreciate
I've
it.
been saying this from day one. Worski always acts like he's got like cocaine in his blood. Like he's always hype. He's like, yeah, thank you for the 50. Let's go. Fucking Worski, man.
And
Long
I
can
thought
you
he
trace the
did
detailed
it.
chats too,
I
before
kinda
or
thought he just
after he
did.
joined. Unless more proof comes out.
It's the damage from the cocaine.
No, there you go.
The nasal
Oh.
passages
Is
open
there
up
are
and then it
chat
screws with
logs.
your
Where's the
throat and
hard
shit.
evidence that I've ever
Basically, you
had
could,
with any people
like-
that had these profile pictures?
You could try and control your airflow when
Yeah.
you're speaking, but he probably can't.
Where did I post on his profile?
because of the damage
Where's
alone.
Any sort of correspondence. This guy says
So
that
he just
never
rolls
even
with it.
fucking talked to me.
Listen, when it comes to all this pegging and shit like this, will you just read the ad of the dominatrix Flam?
No, I'm not going to engage in the fucking humiliation ritual. Let's stay at the
You
task
are
at hand.
already-
The task at hand.
They're into sexual
Task at hand. Were
No,
you
I'm
in a
really
chat
not.
with pedophiles?
If you want, I'll read
I'm
it.
gonna be
I'll read it.
ambivalent. I'm gonna be ambivalent about it.
Read what he responded to.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, here we go. A dom looking for a shy sub to woo. About me.
Oh,
let's
God.
skip all the titles. My name is Tilda. I'm 24. I live in southern Wisconsin, close to Madison, Milwaukee, Chicago. I own my house and business. Have 2 great dogs. Am poly, kinky, and all kinds of gay. Those straight boys certainly flip my switch too. I've recently fallen in love with lifting heavy things. Like you, I am a person with a lot of hobbies, interests, hopes, and dreams outside of kink. I identify as a dominant status sexually, but I'm also a writer, dog.
What?
Sen, turn up the stream volume. I can't hear it.
And mazer.
Yeah, it's a bit low.
A mazer. What the fuck? Anyway,
Alright, what
it's
about
funny
now?
to me that I am around people who understand and appreciate that while I never turn
Crank
off
at the max.
cynicism, charm, teasing, etc.
How's it
I
now?
am not always on
better,
sexually.
better.
Yeah.
I don't consider
Yeah, that's
myself a
good.
bedroom-only person. My
Forsky
sexuality is
isn't
an
breaking
extension
up
of
as
my
much.
personality. I love chasing people down.
Dude, flamenco, man.
I'm the
Oh my
bounty
God.
hunter. I like chasing people down.
And then wrecking them. I am plus size but proportional, tall, 5'10", 6
Plus
feet, depending
size
on my
but
choice of
proportional.
footwear,
Okay.
feminine
Wait, they're
body,
calling
good
PPP a
dress,
trait.
and a demeanor. I'm introverted but not shy.
Of course.
I'm a bit snarky and cynical, but devastatingly loving, loyal, sappy, and touchy-feely with people who I believe are worthy of my affection to trust. About you, straight, gay, bi, girl, both, neither, trans, questioning, or doesn't matter to me. It looks like looks are still important to me. I prefer to woo people who dress casually and maybe go unnoticed, and more often than not, I like the t-shirt and jeans look. A simple skirt or leggings are perfectly fine with me. Height isn't important to me at all. I like tall girls and short guys and people who can stare directly into my eyes.
Oh, sounds like Augie has a
Weight-wise,
chance with this
smaller than me.
lady.
Thinner or fit guys, pleasantly plush girls. Average body is entirely
Let's play
fine.
matchmaker,
If you're
guys, and
working
get
on
Augie
it,
hooked
so
up with
am
this
I,
fine
/+.
woman.
It sounds like she'll take anyone.
You are a masochist.
Yeah,
You aim
kinda.
to please. That doesn't mean.
So, Flam,
So-
you are a masochist and you aim to please.
Yeah, sure. So, are we actually going to get to the Steam stuff, or are we just gonna retread? Are we gonna retread old content? Are you guys this starved for actual evidence?
He's coping right
No,
now.
where's the evidence?
He's coping.
Where's the evidence?
Coping and seeding.
Uh-huh.
I've just proved it, and I'm
I'd
going
never
This is
denied
Augie's
it.
boy, by the way.
coping.
Nice try.
Coping and
So
So
seething.
where is the evidence, bro? Where's the evidence?
Clearly, you like to get pegged.
You denied that you wanted to be pegged.
So
with
are
the
you
ass
saying that you're
on the last-
done? That we
He
don't have
lied
anything
again, by
else?
the way.
Yeah, I caught it.
A lot more,
Oh my
No, do we
god,
have
damn
anything
it,
else on the
Flam.
Steam stuff?
No, I mean there's so much on
Are
the
you-
Steam stuff, but
Yeah,
there's
let's
so
see the
much
Steam stuff.
overall that needs to be confirmed.
Where's the Steam stuff then?
Steam
We're
stuff.
gonna get to it, but right
No,
now
we're gonna
dealing
get
with
to
the
this
stuff
right
gonna-
now. 'cause
we're
not
gonna get to it.
I'm not interested in another hour fucking
You don't
rehashing
sound
content
bored, you
that we
sound
already
angry.
fucking did.
Oh, maybe flamenco. There's
I-
something leading
actually,
from
yeah, I
that
am a
old
little
shit
annoyed.
that
You've been
brought them
exposed
to
as a
this
liar and
point.
fraud.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
that's
come
why.
on.
It's not because
Well, he's
I'm
not
being
wrong.
annoyed
It's
by
already
like
shredding
5
the
times.
content
What
that
are
was
we at?
Already
You
told,
lied to
and
us.
I've already admitted to.
But that's why you got caught in a lie,
So,
because you
do we
retold
actually
it.
have-
Wait,
no,
wait,
no, no. Where
Ashton, I wanna
is the
ask you.
actual content? Because
Ashton, I
unless
wanna
we're
ask
actually
you.
going to get to any of the evidence that you have against me on this whole
Okay,
Steam shit,
let's
I'm
play-
leaving.
let's-
Oh,
okay,
he's threatening to
let's
leave
play the
now.
clip then.
He's
We're
mad.
gonna rage
Oh.
quit.
Andy,
And put a leash on him, boys.
the clip in the folder.
I'm tied
is
down.
called-
The mega.
Oh, this is
Likes it
bad.
that way.
This is bad for him.
Because you're right, we should get back to the truth at hand. You've already been exposed for loving getting pegged up the ass.
The
Oh,
truth
Let's
of
get
it.
back to
no.
that.
Damn,
what is
PPP,
Flam,
you're really
do
pushing
you
the
need
line
an
here.
MP4? Do you
Mhm.
see that? It's in the second column. Can we play
Wait,
that?
It's funny
sorry,
though.
Is it Flam Dimitri
Yes.
too?
Okay, so we're not getting to the Steam
the
stuff.
first
We're
one.
now just
Well,
going
we
to be
are.
doing
No,
the
no,
guilt
no,
by
it is.
association because
Oh,
I'm
it's
mutuals with
tied in.
Dimitri.
No,
No,
it's
no, no, no,
tied
no,
in.
no, no,
Why
no.
don't you
I
let
just
us
asked you. I just
Why
asked
don't you
you.
let me
Where's the
click
Steam
play?
stuff?
It's
Where's the
tied
Steam
in,
stuff?
but he doesn't want to get to it, though.
What are you
Yeah,
afraid
because
How
of?
in the fuck
Dimitri is
am I
his
filibustering?
twin.
I've told you to give me the evidence of the stuff that's at hand, the Steam
You're
stuff
afraid
with the
of this
weird
clip.
shit, and you're unable to produce anything. You're saying, "Oh, there's evidence. There's evidence." I'm not seeing it, so I've already
Well, I
given you
mean,
the
come on,
option
Flam. Are
to
you going
come
to
up with the
expect
thing.
Forsky to show CP
So
on
you're
stream
not gonna get
Yeah.
that.
again?
Play the
Let's
clip.
listen to this.
Yeah.
No,
Where
where
the-
is it? 'Cause you're floundering. You're
I mean, I think
Flamenco's
the
more
Forsky
scared.
learned
I
from
think
that.
I might have to open
Your chat
Daka
is so
Daka because
full
I
of
think Flam's gonna
tomatoes.
leave.
Your chat even fucking knows that you're floundering.
Why are you so
Oh,
afraid
come
of this?
on.
I'm not afraid of it. I don't want to get sidetracked on 3 different tangents because you guys don't have fucking
There's
jack
a
shit.
lot of
Oh.
stuff.
This is
There's a
tied
lot
in.
of
Have
stuff.
something.
He's so angry.
There
I
you
gotta
have
go
some
to Daka
DC.
Daka because Flamenco might
No, I mean,
leave.
this
Chat
is
is
the
full of
evidence,
tomatoes,
I mean.
dude. Your chat is so
Well, there's the Steam shit.
Even fucking knows that you're
Why are you so afraid of this clip?
I'm not afraid of it. I don't want to get sidetracked on 3 different tangents because you guys don't have
There's
fucking
a
jack
lot of
shit.
stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on.
This is tied in.
No. Where is the evidence that you have of the Steam?
I can hear your fear.
No, it's not even
what is
fear.
the clip? Hang on, wait. I have no idea what this is.
I've got you guys fucking.
Jesus Christ, Flamenco.
I don't know. What this
He
is.
has some dead to rights.
Flam was.
He's not acting like a guy who has a death to rights.
Thank you.
Are we going to get to the Steam
We
stuff?
got there,
Are we gonna get to the Steam stuff after this?
Yeah, we gotta get. We gotta get.
No, because
I look.
fucking adamant that I don't lie to you.
This is so fucked, man.
Oh my god.
This is so fucked. I mean, like, dude.
Yes or no?
If anyone's filibustering here, it's definitely Flamenco. It ain't PPP and Warski because they're trying to get to it. And he's like, no, I want to get to it.
Let it play out.
After this clip, we will get to the Steam evidence.
We will discuss the clip afterwards, of course.
No, say it verbatim.
And then we will go into the.
Say it
Oh my
verbatim.
god, this is so bad for him.
Say it verbatim.
Are you okay?
Say it
Like,
verbatim.
Godwinson could probably pull a kill shot right now, but it wouldn't be as satisfying.
Dude, he wants to leave. What a pussy.
I mean, of course he wants to leave. This is not good for him.
Take the shot. Take the shot.
Just kill, like, end him, Godwinson. Just do it. Just do it. He's gonna leave otherwise.
You will.
You got your blood money from Jim.
Are you okay?
I want you to say it verbatim, because if you don't, then I know you're a fucking liar.
Do you want us to quote you accurately, Flamenco?
Right.
No, I want.
We should tell Warski to get Jim on because then he'll stay
Dan's
for
like
his
calm and
daddy.
he's so
Dude, now I
fucking-
see why Flamenco wanted Jim.
And I'm fucking leaving.
See, Sin, if you would have just went at him like PvP and Warski here,
I didn't want to because it was like really low energy. I was like expecting more.
you could have got him up higher though.
Probably.
You had to feed him. You had to feed him the rage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I have to breathe.
You don't
I know you're
Dude, why is he so upset about this shit?
No,
Because he knows he's in trouble.
Look, I mean, realistically, yeah. I mean, the kink shit that he's into, the fucking contacting the dominatrix and such. I mean, yeah, it's embarrassing, and he's lying about it, and that just
He
makes him
can't
look
roll
worse.
with the punches
But,
though.
like,
He's not living what he preaches.
no, he really no. He obviously can't, dude. He's not someone who rolls with the punches. He's someone who takes the punches and thanks the person punching him. Like that's who he is.
Remember when you asked me about like when Flam was doing IBS, like the kind of people he would be going up against?
Yeah, you told me this guy was good at some point. I don't believe you anymore.
No, I didn't say he was good at some point. I said he was good at dealing with people who have already been destroyed by better people.
Oh, so he picks up the bones. Like he's a fucking
he's a dog.
like a vulture, right? He just goes after like what's left.
He goes for the table scraps like a dog.
You know what I mean? And I said that on stream.
That's the only. Those are the only kind of people he actually did blood sports with. Like it's. This is the reason why.
Wait, hold on, shut up.
Need to go into details.
No,
if somebody wants to go into details about this, they can go into themselves.
Hang on. Look, I've been fair this whole stream, right, guys? I think I've been very fair this whole stream. Flam, if someone were like, "Hey, PPP has leaks of him talking to kids," and then I went
this
on
isn't leaks
stream,
of me talking to kids. This is me
of him.
saying
No,
that
wait, no.
A mutual, friendly acquaintance, Dimitri Monroe, who I've talked to
You're mishearing what I'm saying.
He doesn't want you to make the point because he's afraid of it.
Wait, look. Imagine and Dimitri is PPP. If someone went, "Hey Andy, PPP," there's all these chat logs and crazy things him talking to kids.
Am I on stream with Dimitri like every week?
He doesn't let him get to the point. He doesn't let him get to the point.
He's very, very afraid.
Flam, it doesn't matter if. Okay, sorry. Let me find some. Let me think of someone. Kyler. I haven't worked with him in about a year, right?
Fuck, man.
If someone were to say this,
I've never worked with Dimitri.
Here we go.
Okay,
He's changing it again.
The person I know from Discord, okay?
For fuck's sake, he never worked with Dimitri.
Hey,
He's
we
your
have
fucking
audio
mod,
or
dude.
chat
Your
logs.
mod, you fucking
Someone
retard.
chat logs from Dimitri.
I told you had
Hey,
pedophiles as
or
mods, you
whoever,
fucking idiot. You didn't believe me.
On Discord, we're talking to kids, and then I on stream went, look, I see that they're out there, but he's a friend of mine, and I don't want to talk about it because he's a friend. That's insane for me to say.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
My coverage of it would be tainted by bias.
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Jesus
Why?
Christ.
Why would you be biased toward a pedophile?
Because I've been friendly to this.
Yes, very good question.
But if you find
Your non-coverage would also be biased, so you have no choice here. You're caught between a rock and a hard place.
Because I fucking have a
This
feud
guy
with
is
him.
such a fraud, dude.
Because I have a feud with him.
But if it's
There's a
someone
reason
who has an
why
association
even
with you.
after I left Ralph's show, I didn't talk about him for the longest time until he decided to
but
chimp out
Flam.
and start like spurging out about me because I said he
Okay, Flam,
DMCAing him was like fucking retarded.
But Flam, do you see?
Maybe you
how
should. It
that
probably would have
is
saved Faith
crazy
Vickers
to,
a few
like,
shots
be like,
of whiskey
"Nah, I'm
every
not
night.
gonna, like, go after him because I'm
No.
his friend," when apparently there's
Because it would
evidence
be
of him talking to
biased.
kids.
Because it would be
How would it be
biased.
biased?
This
if
is
you
the
see
scum.
fucking
This is the
person
scumfuck side of IBS.
Flamenco is covering for his pedo mods right here in 4K.
It's like how he covered for Ralph.
If my friend
Just like he
has
covered for Ralph, yep.
children, there's no bias there anymore. Now it's, bro, what the fuck?
Wait, what
And
the hell is
again,
this?
I think the allegation is Dimitri talked to a 17-year-old when he was 20.
16-year-old when he was
Okay,
21.
Aiden. Truth will prevail. Sure.
5?
Were they talking sexual when they were
5
16?
years.
I have no fucking clue, 'cause I
Oh
don't
my
Flamenco is
god,
definitely
Flamenco.
guilty.
It's not about the minutiae of this. You were told that, and you didn't want to cover him because you didn't want to show any bias.
This is also a person I haven't talked to.
Truth
since
will
fucking,
prevail. Definitely guilty.
You know, no. Okay. Look, I don't.
Okay.
Whether or not it's a lie
Why
doesn't
would you be
like.
biased?
He was told about the person. He ignored it. It turns out the guy actually was.
It's another pedophile.
I'm not
That's, I mean, right? That's what he
Let me ask
did.
you something. Santos is using
Yeah, if he's only guilty of turning a blind eye, I can understand why he's being so defensive.
Not know there was something
Because maybe he didn't really believe it.
On your Steam profile is not the same thing that
I think that's
But he
what.
still should have addressed it.
No, it's literally.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, IBB. Flam, he won't address it unless if he thinks he can make some drama out of it.
Yeah.
It's, you know, in his favor. I think that's what really screwed him tonight.
This is a complete.
Because if he was completely in the wrong here, he would have went radio silent.
You might be able to convince yourself and your audience that it is, and they'll stop posting tomatoes in your fucking
you're
chat.
Like after Aiden
There's
owned
like
him,
3 or 4 people
Alexander Hall.
There's a lot of tomatoes in the chat, bro.
I understand there may be a lot of your pedophile
Like,
fans.
there's a lot of
Oh God!
Jesus.
bro.
I mean, you're just appealing to the authority of chat instead of facing
not
the reality
appealing to
that
any
you're
Yeah.
shielding
authority. I'm appealing
pedophiles.
to-
Argumentum ad populum.
PvP is killing him right
You
now.
shielded Dimitri, who was a pedophile. You shielded your Jannies in the past, who were pedophiles.
You shielded Ralph, who's like practically one, let's be real.
A groomer.
Yeah, I don't want my
It's a pattern
James
of
to get doxxed. I
behavior.
don't want the people that randomly fucking.
I wonder
show up and
why.
moderate my
I
chat
wonder
to get
why
fucked with
somebody
because a
would
fucking
shield.
fat pedophile is attacking them.
I wonder why somebody would
shit, I
shield
didn't want
pedophiles.
Explains why he was
My
added to the
Discord server
Steam
getting attacked
chat.
by
Yeah, that's
for-
another thing. You could think about it like that.
Don't see how any.
It's like, hey,
Was that-
Flamenco's cool with this shit, so why not?
Yeah, he'll give you a rock solid defense of turning a blind eye to all the
That's
shit.
why we're here.
Yeah, that's why we're all here.
Association.
Well, it's Dimitri, it's the mods, it's Ralph.
Redsky wants in.
Oh, wait.
I can tell him in a bit. Tell him in a bit.
You got that, Alec?
There's many people on.
Is Alec even here yet?
Even one.
He's just
profile, let
muted.
alone 5.
Okay,
This is the one who
I'll-
typed it in chat.
Hold on, I'll add him, but very quiet.
Like, who knows?
I want you
frankly?
guys to show this on screen. This is the oops, that's not the hyperlink.
Where is it?
Let me hold on. I posted it in the group chat. So I want you guys to open this up. This is my Steam account. You'll notice that the URL is steamcommunity.com/id/FlamencoTV. I want you to tell me what's the friend name that shows up on that profile.
He's actually sharing it now.
It is flamenco, but
Yeah, so the URL says Flamenco TV. So obviously the URL of the Steam community page and the username that you see on there can be completely different. I also don't think that Sanctus guy has any mention of Lolicon as his name in any of his prior aliases, which you can also see if you click that little tab on the Flamenco thing right there.
But it's in the URL.
You don't open the URL when you get a friend request, Godwinson.
I mean, you never went to his page?
Yeah.
And
don't go to you didn't just get a friend request from him. You joined a group.
That's a bit sus.
No. Okay. If you're gonna make the guy a mod, like you wouldn't just like I mean the very basic thing would be like at least click on who he is, right?
Yeah, but he is right. You don't open up their page when you add him as a friend.
I mean that's true. That's true.
But from a technicality standpoint, he does have an excuse for not knowing.
I'm thinking right now,
I guess.
from chat, it's 50-50. Now, the Flamenco,
Just from user UI alone, he has an excuse for not knowing.
I understand.
Still irresponsible though.
Hold on. Let Worski talk.
Everything else is sort of like whatever.
Extremely fucking tenuous and flimsy at best. Yeah.
If you say so.
Look. I think I'm being fair with you. The whole thing I'm saying is.
Sorry, that was good. That was actually funny.
Your friends talking to kids or trying to fuck them, call them out. Like that.
Oh shit, nigga.
Mean, I'm not trying to be...
I see direct evidence of him trying to fuck or.
Oh, he wants the direct. He's using the direct evidence defense. All right, good to know.
Person I've talked to twice and are mutuals with on Twitter.
But you said you were friends with him. Like, come on.
I said friend of the show, a person who's friendly to me on Twitter.
Fair. Okay, you're right.
Why can't we be friends?
Yes, we'll do that. Let's play the second clip, the second Dimitri clip. All right. And then we'll move on into the Steam stuff like Flamenco wants to do. I just want to get this out there for everybody, what Flamenco's position is on this. Because I think it is relevant to the broader picture. I just want to make it clear to you, Flam. Last time I gave you the benefit of the doubt on the pedophile stuff.
No, you
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely.
So did Jim. So did Jim.
Let's finish this point, Flamenco.
Oh, even Worski did.
But the problem is, more and more of this shit keeps popping up. The Dimitri stuff. Now you're in the Steam group. What's going to come out tomorrow or the next week? Like, people are losing their
confidence. That Dimitri.
Jim certainly lost his confidence.
It sounds like even an audience that's like predisposed to not like me is voting like 63% innocent.
That's your audience, you idiot.
Not to like you.
I don't know, because it's your audience.
Not true. No, Flap. Not true. I'll say that. It's not true. Like I
mean, whenever you're in any room and 40% of people are saying you're a pedophile, it's not a good look.
No! I'm doing pretty good at this point. Like, I'm doing pretty good.
That was actually a good argument.
That 64 saying Flamenco's a pedophile.
That's a good result.
40% of people that I'll never meet, like IRL, in your chat, my chat seems to be 95% sure that like I'm completely in.
Because your chat's full of pedos.
Not to mention, Flam, you leave your friend, friend invite open to anybody. That 60% that doesn't think you are will come, and so will the 40% to sniff you out.
We're saying Dimitri. What's Dimitri? Who's Dimitri?
Yeah, apparently there's this guy that like wants me to go over stuff about like this guy named Dimitri Monroe, who is like, I guess was a mutual of mine on Twitter.
It's that
and
weirdo.
Is friends with Spooky.
Oh no!
Together, and that's like the extent of my interaction with that guy. But I'm like, if I'm even tangentially connected to somebody like that, I don't feel it's like appropriate to go over it. I feel like I would have like a conflict of interest. I don't know.
To go over this guy.
What answer was that?
Wait, shh.
Pedophile?
I think he's like a lolly poster on Twitter or something, but I have no fucking clue.
Or as Augie and Diorio would call it, a pedophile.
Bimble! fucking home run with the Bibble line there.
That you associated with, if they are pedophiles or if you suspect.
That's
them
what
of
I
being
mean, Flam. By
pedophiles.
the way, that's what I mean.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not even on
I don't
Twitter
know.
right now.
I just
so,
if
like,
if it's a friend of a friend, then
Ooh,
I
Augie.
feel like I would be a little. I don't know.
I think I see why Augie said it didn't look good.
The exact thing I've been saying.
What
for,
did I
like,
tell
the
you?
last
He's
20
using
minutes.
Ackman as a smokescreen.
You're 100% right.
No,
Now
I'm consistent. You guys really fucking got me. Oh, kill shot.
No, it's not just a bad take. I mean, you doubled down on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not only do you refuse to go after Dimitri, you refuse to go after Tux, who's also fucked up.
Yeah.
So it's just a pattern of defending sexual degenerates.
I don't want to associate with him anymore, and I said that he was a degenerate.
Can't go after
his
Tux.
sister.
I just said
His
that I didn't want him
underage
to fucking
sister.
kill himself or
No,
whatever.
his sister was older. His sister was older. He was underage.
Still fucked up.
He was underage. Okay.
Yeah, and they didn't fuck. They were just touching each other.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Still
just
fucking
first and second base only. They weren't fucking.
Ew. Well, at least they're not gonna reproduce.
You guys are really starting to piss me off.
I like that that's the bar we've lowered ourselves to for approval.
Also,
At least, I mean,
according-
yeah, okay, yes, they're siblings, they're fucking, but they didn't reproduce any deformed offspring yet.
Fuck, man.
Also, Tux says that she was the one who initiated this shit.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Oh yeah, Crow. He's
wait,
also.
They're gonna play the clip again. They're gonna play the clip. Oh.
Yeah, I defended him. Yeah, absolutely.
You refuse to condemn
I'm just
him.
saying that
I
it
refuse
does
to even
not-
look into him.
It does not look good.
Why? Why would you refuse to look into it?
Call out pedophiles if that's.
Turn a blind eye.
I mean, it wasn't like a thing that was. I think it was like, I think Dimitri was like 20 and the girl was 17 or something like that. So like, I don't know.
What? Really?
I that sort of shit. I just don't care. I try to stay away from like any pedo shit because that shit is so easy to get wrong, and it's like fucking. You know, it's fucking.
I'll say this on Flam's behalf.
Oh.
Wait,
is there anybody in here who's been part of a fucking failed pedo expose?
Is this like a Big B 2.0 situation?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Wait. I shut down a pedo ring. I wasn't joined with them. Okay.
No, but like any sort of like any sort of like look into the shit has so much. Yeah.
But I was gonna say was I
You're just
understand
like him,
the whole
just like him.
the whole.
I didn't say he's just like him at all. I'm saying that like there's a reason I stay away from this.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But you could at least be like, if he did that, that's fucked up. I don't want to talk about it. But saying
if what you're saying.
Okay, Flame
if what you're
cannot
saying
claim
is true
that.
He like fucked the 16-year-old while he was 21.
Yeah,
That's pretty
okay.
fucked
That's
up.
all.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing. So what I'm saying right there, where it's
At 2016.
be like, well, he's
Another
my
Big
friend,
B.
so therefore it should be he's my friend and he did what? Look, I don't want to talk about this, but yikes! Like that's like what I think Bibble was going at right there, right?
Yep. So we're after this clip. Are we done analyzing it? Can we get to the actual evidence, or are we going to change topic again?
No, I mean we're gonna get into like the Sanctus stuff and all the shit on Steam. We're gonna finish this clip,
Dude, I'm just gonna say it. If it was Ralph in the hot seat, Flamenco would be enjoying every second of it.
Oh, totally.
He would nitpick the fuck out of Ralph's shit.
It's damaging.
But, and I think that's warranted with Ralph, just to be fair. Ralph's a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
but they all fucking gun guarded for the dumb bitch, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Even if they're like they're
I've turned a blind eye with faith.
damage somebody's reputation.
Yeah, faith.
Why aren't you more
Jesus.
careful with your reputation?
Think if all these assholes had came out before, they could have saved her.
How many times do people say that
They
you have
didn't.
CP, Andy?
Yeah, well, they did that,
That's
but
true.
it was- I blocked
They
out-
waited for the
I
Fuck
blocked
Ralph
out
festival
Instagram
because he
photos
married
and stuff in
Horseface.
Instagram photos, and they said,
I know.
that was
Yeah?
I
you,
don't think that you
which
ever
obviously-
had CP. I'm
obviously.
saying
He got his
that-
ass
I'm
kicked
saying
in
that it's
Portugal.
so
That
fucking
was the
easy
turning
for,
point.
like just this shit to go wrong, and it
Not
can
him
fucking go
impregnating a
wrong.
runaway and plying her
There's
with
no
liquor and
fucking
choking
reason
her
I'm gonna go
out.
into this. If you guys have like
Fair.
evidence of pedophilia or like child abuse or something, go to the fucking police.
Oh, it's the
not
police
fucking
argument now.
YouTuber. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
Look,
That's it. Okay, Flamenco's really grasping now. He's going to that.
Oh, okay, McGruff, the crime dog. We'll do that.
So if the police visited you after this stream, you'd walk out a free
Ask
man?
for a
You wouldn't-
warrant.
They'd have to ask for. Okay.
Yeah,
let me ask you something.
I don't fucking let the police come into my house without a warrant.
Yeah,
let me ask you something.
No, it's called like actually fucking enforcing your right.
Let's get back.
Jesus Christ, why is he so mad? It's not even that.
But in America, we have this thing where you can't.
If you're not guilty, you should be chill, Flamenco. Jesus Christ.
I had nothing to hide.
You fear the search.
No, it's just called if people come to my house. Police come to my house and they want to come in and.
I mean, your parents' house. Your parents.
No, they come in.
Oh.
I mean, do you think your
That was just mean.
Oh, ma'am, is your son home? We have a warrant for his arrest.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't care either.
I don't care.
Let's go back to the Steam.
Where is the Steam stuff?
Let's go back to the Steam stuff. Did you ever stop to ask who Harry Koenig is?
No, I thought it was some just like random German guy. The picture is like black and white and it's German, and I was in edgy right-wing spheres. So guys, I don't know.
You never questioned the name of this German
No, because I was never active in that
one
server.
of the only 6 groups that you were ever a member of.
Yeah, because I was active in that server.
He was a member of all the groups,
books about
P.
like child abuse and pedophilia.
I do now.
Like, he was a pedophile advocate.
I do now.
Never looked into any of this stuff. Like, why is it always that you're conveniently ignorant?
Very good question.
Before we ask the question.
Again, because I've looked into this afterwards. I've looked into the things that people are saying. Again, black and white German photo, or black and white photo with German things, and I've been in like edgy right-wing spheres. I don't know. Is German shit that very fucking weird? Is that like enough to?
I mean, this is a really weak excuse.
It is if the guy.
Yeah, he's just giving us a description of the account. He isn't like, you know.
Sure.
Be on the lookout for a black and white picture with a German name.
I have here a picture of Sanctus. I blacked out the image of the little girl.
Oh my
Posting,
god.
like, this little girl
What's going on?
in the group.
Zoggy Spurgy?
Also the
No.
and also the like
Can you pull this up? I mean, this is the.
Oh,
guy
no.
that Flamenco is
Oh my
sent.
god.
not showing that on stream.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh
It's
shit!
not got any sort of explicit
The
imagery. in it.
thing
It's
right
all-
under it, the Thai ladyboy thing, yeah, that's 100% explicit. I'm not showing that on stream.
Thai Ladyboy.
I don't
For
see the
real?
Thai
Yeah, he's got like a
Ladyboy.
DVD cover on his thing.
This image that I've just sent now. I
No,
can't.
on
I
his-
can't.
on his Steam profile. On his Steam profile.
Oh, his friends.
I'm not.
I can't immediately recognize that as Thai ladyboy pornography.
I
but,
think
like,
it
I'm
is.
just not degenerate enough. Like
I think
you.
it literally.
Good point. Good point. I'm just not degenerate enough to recognize it as a Thai Ladyboy. But Flam is.
Oh.
That was just. He's. Everything's just.
He's
so
shooting
low.
himself on the foot now.
Like, is there?
Which one? He's got 4.
What number is
True.
Oh.
The left paw.
Fuck.
On her back.
So did I comment on this picture?
Oh, we
Did I give it a
commented on it?
thumbs up, or
Well, you're
did I
in. You're in.
engage with
You're
this
in
picture?
this.
You're in this
You're in
group.
this group.
You're in this group.
I don't think this is this in
Oh,
the group, or is this in it? Wait. Which
Oh,
group is this
shit.
in?
This is the group, the Koenig group or whatever. The German
Where?
group that you're
Show
a
me.
member.
Show me the link where it is in that.
Don't have the link to it, but I have the screenshot.
I want to see the
of
link
from
to
that
it. Are you
group.
sure it's in that thing
screenshot.
or in the
But it has
other
to
server?
all-
that
When
this
can he
guy's
just
in?
deny it?
I don't know, man. There's guys in this.
You can't deny it
I'm
at
gonna
this
fucking
point.
say that it was in the group
He
that
can't
I was
deny
in.
it
You
if
should
it's
be able to
true,
provide
but he
the
could
fucking
ask
evidence that was
for
in there as opposed to,
proof, I
"Well, I don't
guess.
know if it was in the profile or if it was in another group." Are you
Why does he
fucking
need the
kidding me?
link? Does he really think all these
They're
screenshots are
posting
Are you
fake?
pictures
actually
of,
this
like,
Or is he just
pedophile
banking on that to be the
images.
Are you
case?
actually this retarded?
Flam, you're the one who's in a pedophile group.
here's
You're
the
the
thing.
one
You
who's
actually this retarded that you can't even tell me where your evidence is linked to on. Surely you must
On
have archived it,
Steam.
right?
That's where it's linked
from
to.
his profile.
These people are not
Oh, so
impressed.
it's in his
It's his
profile.
profile.
It was in his
from his profile.
Oh, so it wasn't
Guy
in
who
the
you're
group I was
friends with.
in.
friends with this
we
person.
keep on fucking
Watch-
sliding all over the
watch
place with these
movies with
posts.
this
Holy
person.
shit, dude!
Hang on, wait.
Literally screeching.
Let's look at this. I'm gonna look at this like from an outside perspective. I get what Ashton and Godwinson are saying. It's a bit sketchy that you were friends with him and in this group.
Yeah.
However, I do.
I'm going to
get what you're
post
saying.
something in text
There is
chat.
no chat
All right, it's
log
nothing
from the
bad,
Steam
right?
page.
Get ready to
And
laugh.
you
Oh, this
claim-
wasn't even
Okay.
the Steam page that I'm in. It's in his fucking profile.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There was no chats with you in his Steam page. Look, bro, I'm trying to help you here. So if you want me to help
sorry.
you,
I'm
He needs all the help he can get.
I'm trying to. No, I understand. I'm trying to be as objective here as possible. So I get both sides. There is no exact evidence that he knew what was happening in that group, and from the profile display pictures being changed, then we could assume that he accepted the
What
request
about-
without
so
knowing.
Flam.
However, yeah, okay, go ahead.
Sam, weren't you in something called the Astolfo Appreciation Group with this guy also?
Here we
No, that was a group that a friend of mine literally
Oh,
made
God.
a second
Boy.
ago to try to make a group chat thing with.
What?
Yeah, I
See it,
was trying
son?
to make sure whether or not we see people's profile pictures when they get sent like group join requests. The Astolfo thing was made literally at the request of me by somebody in my fucking Discord to make sure that we to see how that works. It's not a group, that's a group chat. I can show it up on screen, by the way. This is made literally today. Oh, look, there's nothing in here either. Oh man, that's so weird. Oh, there's the Astolfo Appreciation Friends thing. God, you guys are fucking grasping at straws. This is fucking embarrassing, dude.
I don't know
I
what
think
to
you're
say.
embarrassing yourself, Flamenco.
No,
How's it
no,
grasping
dude,
at
like,
straws?
at
It just
least-
shows
at
that you
least
guys
when
have a
Commercial
connection.
Voice came in,
Yeah.
Causal
Dr.
link.
Well,
Steve-
I think what Flamenco thinks is that he's trying to imply that he's like a pervert because the Astolfo guy is like a trap, right?
Yeah, I get that angle. It's just that
No, Flam is just angry, so he's like, as soon as he hears it, he's like, "Oh, look at you grasping at straws."
By the way,
Well,
Aiden
but he
is
doesn't
siding
realize-
with Flamenco, but I think the reason he's siding with Flamenco is because he's anti-Kiwi Farms. Because he's linking this shit. She said people are trying to pedo jacket him, and Kiwi Farms has all his info. I don't know. Didn't this info get posted on Kiwi Farms though? What is the general consensus there? Because I haven't been there. I saw a couple posts there, but I haven't seen the general consensus.
Augie linked a
what is
Kiwi
he-
Farms page.
What-
I know you
understand
linked
what-
it,
what
but
is
he
he
said
trying to
he said the
imply?
screenshots weren't looking good. So I assume that it's not looking good. Like they're not, saying good things either. But I don't know.
Look, I'll pull it up.
I know Aiden has a hate boner for like Kiwis, so
I'll
might-
look it
that
up.
might be Asian.
Joshua Clayton Connor.
No, I didn't.
Kiwi.
You guys fucked this up so royally. You guys need to sing me happy birthday at this point. Actually, you know what? Poll time. Chat, do Godwinson and PPP owe
Page
me
one.
a singing of happy
Jesus.
birthday? Let's see it.
There's a stream library of over 3,000 games. What the hell?
Should they sing
I mean,
happy
let's show.
birthday?
I mean,
the sealed documents.
do we need
No,
the sealed
right the
documents
fuck
first?
We need the sister
Oh,
fisting and the sealed.
I think right now we'll need the sealed document.
We need the sealed
No,
document.
right the fuck now. Let's get that
Here,
poll going.
let me get this.
No,
poll
no,
going.
no,
Is he trying to
Oh,
change the
dude.
topic?
You can bring up the fucking ad again.
Ben, you want to see an actual poll?
Let's pull this
Check
up.
this shit out.
Instead of screeching over us.
I mean,
like
let's look at this.
This is on Kiwis right now.
People you're-
Let me see.
people you're associating
the
with who
fucking
says
poll time,
Happy
bro.
Alice Day.
Poll time, bro. I wasn't in that.
Show me.
Poll
It's
time
loading.
now.
Just a sec.
He's screeching.
Poll time right now, or I fucking leave.
You've got to
We're
allow us to
desperate.
speak and make.
Should Flamenco be banned from life? 74% say yes. 25% say no.
You okay, Flam?
Are we gonna see the poll?
I think it's should be banned for life on
Flamenco
Kiwi
just
Farms.
left. He left.
Real?
Yeah, he left. He rage quit the call.
What a shocker.
Do a poll
That's a
anyway.
guilty man. I'm just gonna say it here. That's the guilty man.
Was he trying to change the topic when he brought up that whole birthday thing?
Yeah, rage quit. I gave them a fucking ultimatum. They decided to not go for it.
Flamenco, you're a fucking dumb retard. You're an actual dumb, retarded woman DMing me right now, and you need to stop.
Oh.
Chat's a little.
You're a dumb bitch. Shut up.
Crow.
Stop DMing me.
Oh, Warski just.
Okay, so guys,
Rip.
Wait a
I
minute.
feel as if
He's
you guys
done.
are owing
That was just so
extra
stupid. Like,
and
Well, the tactic was to do that because we
Where's
just wanted to cut
Aiden?
through the bullshit. We just wanted to cut through that.
That's
I don't
smart,
know,
Alec. He's the one keeping
I
track
don't
of the idiot.
believe, I'm 95% sure.
Fuck, what's his name?
So we had to go in hard.
Finished project.
with the BS.
okay, so like,
And then he just started screeching and trying to shut us down and not letting us play clips, not letting us show
Well,
evidence.
this is the thing. Like, he would never let us show any evidence. It was just constant filibustering on his part. Didn't allow us to play the Dimitri clips right away. And there's a lot of stuff we can show that Flam doesn't want shown of what was going on in this group, of which he was a member. By the way, folks, there's only 9 members of this group. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me.
you know, and here I'll stick up for Flam here in the terms of what PPP is saying, where he's like, oh, there's only 9 people in the group. I'm a member of plenty of fucking groups, like group DMs I get added into on Twitter all the time, and there will be like 10 people in there, and I never open them, or I'll click it occasionally because I'll see something, and there'll be like 100+ messages that have gone by since the last time I've looked at it.
This is why I'm not really willing to give
So,
him the
I mean,
benefit
like-
of the doubt. He constantly embarrasses himself and gives his enemies week after week.
That said, PPP's not wrong about this.
Oh boy.
It's so
Well, that was
Steve.
interesting to say the least.
definitely was.
I never really liked flamenco.
I mean,
Dude,
like,
I liked watching his content earlier, but then when he left Ralph, that's when he started getting a little bit better.
Yeah.
Now, since he's been feuding with Ralph, it's all gone downhill.
I don't know. He
Rest
just
in-
always seemed sketchy to me.
Oh my god. He tried to make the Nicholas the Oreo's calling it a W.
Wait, what's happening?
Flamenco just got roasted.
Oh my god.
Wait,
that
so
was
is he
fucking
actually
great.
like a pedophile or what's going on?
No.
He's not a pedophile, but he's very sketchy.
He's
Was
very
he-
friendly with them
Really?
on Steam and
So
on
it was
Discord.
actually confirmed. It was actually confirmed.
Wouldn't even outright deny it.
That's really sad. Oh my god, now he's deafened. So, like, what's the TLDR? What's happening?
Flamenco is embarrassing himself.
Why
I'm
can't...
eating a chili dog right now, so.
Is this going on live or what's happening?
Yeah,
Yes, I think.
we're all still. Flam just
Both.
No, I mean, like, is this thing with Flamenco still happening live?
well,
I
think
Flamenco left in anger and frustration. So
Oh,
Tokyo
really?
Casino is
Yeah.
still going over it. But they just had Flamenco on and he left in rage.
Why would they ask him?
He was trying to he was like, show me the evidence, show me the evidence. Like, we're going to get to that. No, show me the evidence. And when they were going to show the evidence, he just fled.
yeah,
That's sad. That screams guilt to me, so...
The thing is they were making jokes and procrastinating with side stories too. But it did establish a pattern of behavior that Flamenco had.
Mm-hmm. No,
I mean,
he's a
the
terrible
evidence,
liar.
the evidence they had was already damaging enough. I mean, like, dude has like open friend requests with practically everybody. Like, I mean, he accepted me and Sin on Discord.
He tried
And
some
then-
sneaky shit with that.
Yeah, Flamenco tried to set me up. He tried to make it seem like I didn't want to add him, but I was stream sniping him the entire time, so I had the whole thing recorded. So when I was trying to add him, he didn't like his friend request didn't go through. So it didn't work, but he didn't know I was stream sniping him, and then he found out that I was stream sniping him, and then he like, then the thingamajig went
He's a
through.
snake.
I mean, the whole thing
Yeah,
is he knew
that's-
you were stream sniping for a while. It's just that, you know, that Spectre Light dumbass came in and filled him in with a bunch of nonsense trying to make you look like an easy mark.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Believing
gonna.
that you were part of Gamergate and shit like that.
Dude, he
I
kept on
know.
saying that, and it's like, no, it was Weeb Wars, Jesus Christ.
Tech Wars.
People were.
Oh,
God
Flamenco.
What's
damn
the
it.
what's the
Flamenco.
consensus on Flamenco?
I
He's a
think
Do we hate him?
loser,
Flamenco
dude.
is a fucking weirdo motherfucker
Yeah.
who can't keep the same energy and crumbles under pressure, just like the Oreo, just like Augie, just like all these fat idiots out there, just like Ralph, just like Tipster, you know.
Well, here's my take on it. If Flamenco's turning a blind eye to all this shit, then he's no seeing eye dog.
They should all just become Resident Evil streamers.
It's a W. Dude, the Oreo called it a W.
I mean,
for Flamenco or for the Kino Casino?
You called it a W for Flamenco.
Of course,
What an idiot.
That man knows all.
This is
Oh, yeah, it
Augie's
was a W.
response.
Dude, that's so stupid.
Oh, wait,
Hold
is
on, this
Augie
is what
taking a
Augie-
victory
Well, they are
lap?
stupid.
Oh,
Kind
holy
of.
fuck! Did Flamenco just survive a 1v3 debate on PPP's own show? Highly doubt it. You weren't there to watch it. You were too busy with the Act Man. You coward.
I mean, I don't even know what to like.
This was my response to.
What would you say to him?
Survived your lolly
Golly.
friend ran. Lol.
And showed a friend. Booga booga.
Okay, so we got two kinds of Connors here. We got one that likes to get railed by a horse, and we got one that rides the wooden ones. That's apparently that's Flamenco's last name is Connor, and it's spelled the exact same way.
Wait. No, are you
Yeah.
serious?
Flamenco Connor.
Yeah, no, not Flamenco Connor. It's Joshua Clayton Connor.
Well,
Wait.
he's Flamenco Connor to me.
Yeah, Flamenco Connor, but it's spelled the same way as you know, the winner's point of view Connor spells it, Connor.
Well, how else do you spell Connor?
So with
I've
an
never
E.
seen it spelled anywhere else.
All right, guys,
Like-
I gotta head out because I do want to talk about this Ackman thing now.
Oh,
That,
you want to talk about the Ackman thing? Why, Crow?
Are you kidding?
You're gonna go over the Mr. Girl stuff too, because I'll head over with you.
Hey,
Well,
Crow, are you live
Crow-
on your channel?
yeah,
still?
I'm still live on my channel.
Crow
Well,
needs to choose what he's going to talk about.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything more to talk about here. Flamenco.
Crow, no, I mean, you need to choose if you're going to talk about the Ackman or if you're going to talk about, what do you call it? Mr.
Mr.
Girl's
Girl.
deep dive bullshit.
Oh.
I don't think you're going to have enough time for both of them.
I
I'll
don't
be
know if
honest
I.
with you, buddy.
Well, actually, because the Ackman thing, I know because I had the video by Camelot that I was gonna watch.
Oh God, you're gonna watch a video?
Well, I think it'd be easy to talk about the Ackman thing. Do you guys want? Well, Sen, you don't want to talk about this shit?
The
I can.
Ackman shit?
I mean,
Yeah.
I've watched Ackman since the beginning of his channel, so I
Oh,
could
I could talk
give you
about
some
whichever.
backstory.
I can talk about whichever. I'm covering the Ackman shit right now, and the Mr. Girl stuff seems interesting.
My thing with the Actman thing is like it's fucked up what happened to his channel, but it's like, are we really gonna spend hours freaking out about it? Because it's like, what are we gonna do at the end of the day?
Well,
Like,
I don't know if you
I
saw
mean,
this already, but he
well,
did
well,
get
hold-
confirmed. He did get confirmed demonetized now.
Yeah, I
like,
have
he's
it
out of
pulled
the
up.
partner program.
Yeah, here I'll share my screen so you can see it.
And he has fears that YouTube is just going to outright delete his channel now.
dude, that's so fucked
That's
up.
like super irony though, because Willie Mac said this today. right? It was like, oh, isn't it funny that fucking Ackman was trying to get what's in it, Quantum TV terminated, and then on the other hand, he gets axed basically, right? He gets fucked. That is pretty funny.
Well, I mean, in terms of like irony, yeah, sure, but that's like saying, oh man, it's totally ironic how the cop went to go stop that murder and got a bullet in his brain instead. Like, yeah, I mean,
no, that isn't irony, Crow.
It is ironic, but like, my dude, it's still like you don't like sit there and high five the fucking murderer. Like, what's going on right now?
Yes, you do. You're just paid.
Like if it were true irony, Crow. If it were true irony, Crow, the cop would commit the murder if he was on the way to stop it.
Okay, true. But like Ackman was correct. Quantum TV is abusing copyright. So basically, here's what happened. Elden Ring. This is all about Elden Ring. This is how fucked this Quantum TV guy is. Elden Ring drops. Quantum TV doesn't like the fact that you have this non-PS5 PlayStation exclusive game coming out and being #1, and he starts giving the most absurd hot takes about how Elden Ring is a terrible game. It's a trash game.
Game he never played.
It's a game he never played. People start making fun of him. They start taking the clips of him saying he's never played the game. Well, like trashing the game, right? Quantum TV, feeling embarrassed, starts flagging their channels and hitting them for copyright.
Yeah, no, that was so stupid. Like, that's a clear fucking abuse of the copyright system.
It's blatant abuse of the copyright. Ackman reports it to YouTube. YouTube does a thorough investigation and then removes Ackman from the partner program.
That's
what we have to understand is YouTube has rules, right? Quantum TV is flat out violating these rules, and YouTube has decided that it is okay, and that anybody talking about it, they're the problem, and they need to be shut down.
Crow, mention what he got flagged for in that video.
Nudity.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Just like Mama Max.
Look, the only kind of nudity I would ever even consider was in that video is a fucking stretch of logic. And that is, the Ackman just bare ass beating him on just 40 minutes straight.
Yeah.
That's the only nudity I could think of.
What I have to take away from it is YouTube understands that people do abuse their copyright system, and YouTube is totally okay with that. They just don't like the fact that other people talk about it, because that makes YouTube look bad. I mean, this
makes them look worse. Like, I don't know who the retards are working at YouTube.
Wait,
like,
has anyone thought that maybe Quantum TV is part of like the Black Creators Network or something?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past a snake like him to actually join something like that just for protection,
or just to use his race to like,
I mean, he uses
something like that. He seems unhinged enough.
He uses his religion, and he's convinced himself that the gays are after him and shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like the homo lobby, the gay
going
mafia.
After another minority. That's wonderful. That's fucking great.
You should have seen what he said about the Pulse nightclub shooting.
Oh yeah, dude,
what did he say about that?
He said not enough bodies or some shit.
Yeah,
bro, how is this guy not?
The theory going around is the reason Ackman lost his partnership is because he criticized 2 higher ups in YouTube. Apparently.
Oh yeah, well he did do a parody of their videos in like a mock trial.
Yeah,
like,
I do. I think I have it. Let's see.
He basically bare-assed them along with Quantum in that video. Showed them to be blatant freaking liars.
Dude, nobody should be exempt from criticism. I don't understand what it is with this generation and being super fucking sensitive. Like, it's ridiculous.
Here we go.
I'm so tired of this sensitivity.
We're
Like,
going to be
everybody's
talking about copyright abuse and why filing false copyright takedowns is
soft,
considered
really
perjury, which is a crime under U.S. law.
They're soft,
bitch. All right,
That's what they
All
are.
right, hold on. I'm gonna play it, but here's the thing: if he criticized people at YouTube and that's what led him to be demonetized, that is ridiculous. YouTube is.
It's the only way how it could be explained, because I doubt QuantumTV has that poll unless if he did the whole race card method I just mentioned.
I mean,
it's the only other explanation.
There is something underhanded, unhinged. It's just so fucked. And I mean, I see many YouTubers talking about this. Deep Humor, another friend of ours, he's talking about it right now.
Everybody's talking about it, man. It's good for the algorithm. Everybody's gonna talk about
well,
it.
I mean, dude, I get what you're saying, and there's definitely gonna be people that just talk about it because of the algorithm. But like, man, this is wrong on every situation. It's fucked on every level. But
my thing though, like, this is kind of my black pill take, but it's like, at the end of the day, like, we can like talk about it all we want, like scream and shout at Team YouTube on Twitter and make videos about it. Like, nothing is gonna change probably because YouTube's a fucking corporate hive mind at this point. Let's be real. Like, they're not gonna care. They're not gonna care how much outrage this causes. They'd have to like lose a significant amount of money to actually care.
Okay, so Ackman, who's got like 1.5 million subscribers, is now going to pull off of YouTube and go somewhere else, right?
I told him to go to BitChute.
Well, I think Rumble's probably a smarter service to go to than BitChute right now.
No, just for an archive of his videos, just for the archive.
Okay, I mean, yeah.
BitChute is good for archives. Everyone should use it. Just saying.
Oh shit, he's Steve.
What are you doing with the chats?
What do you mean?
That's what I've been.
Why do you like remove people just randomly and for no reason?
Because I removed Salvo and Buster because we're done with the flamenco shit. I removed you because you weren't fucking answering for like 12 times. And the only reason we have this other group chat is because I was only talking to Gigi Evans and Crow, but then everybody wanted on, so I had to add more people.
Why didn't we just use the Crows of Judgment?
Because me and Gigi Evans were talking about this shit. Then Crow wanted in, so then we added Crow because he wanted to talk about the flamenco stuff.
I want to know what the flamenco stuff was, and then I want
that's
to talk
why we
about
added him to a call. Because it was just me and Gigi, and that's what we were gonna do today.
Yeah, I mean, we were.
I'm gonna
So
dip
basically, it's all Crow's fault.
All right, see IBB.
I think it's bullshit that people are just blaming me now. But okay.
I think unless the group chat's like full and you need to remove someone, I don't know what the point of removing people is if you want them on. Because like I said, I was like, I keep coming in and then I'm gone. So I go away.
Dude, you were ringed you up literally 12 times and you didn't pick up.
I don't have my notification. That's why, Sen. If you want me on, just have me on standby constantly. I'll come on eventually. But
okay, fine. You'll be on standby. All right. I'll remember that mental check. By the way, Steve, flamenco's a pedophile, so
obviously.
No, be careful.
Bro, you're in denial.
No. Why does Crow think he's not?
Because he's friends with him on Flashcast, so that's why.
Well, actually, flamenco hasn't been coming on. I mean, I think he's like.
He'll come on eventually when all the heat comes down. He'll be like, yeah, everything's
when
fine
he
now.
needs the clout.
Shut up. He's fine. He has enough degens on his side where he'll be okay.
Enough pedophile.
He has a degen fan base. They don't give a fuck about that. Like,
No,
if you remember fucking Lost Paws, he has like millions of subscribers. Like a bunch of them are probably pedos, but they don't give a fuck. Because I mean, you can't really do anything about it. So
that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never tried to reform one.
Don't.
You should reform flamenco. I'm sure he'll listen to you, Steve.
Do not.
I don't even like flamenco. Everything I've heard about him is just terrible.
Steve, you got the right track of mind. Just don't bother because look at what Diorio was trying to do with Big B. It ain't gonna end pretty.
You don't want to repeat Big B situation.
Big B like because if she's on the clock, she's ready for the clock.
Big B like, you're worth going to jail for.
No. It'd be like, Steve's trying to uncancel someone, and then every freaking retard, including Tommy C, like, he's trying to cancel someone the millionth time.
Better support them now. Yeah, no. I mean, so catch me up to speed. Flamenco, like, he got caught liking a whole bunch of really.
Oh, he was in a
shit.
pedo group chat, but he said he did it accidentally, so it was all an accident, and he doesn't remember.
Did he participate in the group chat accidentally?
GG, you do this.
Okay, he basically had his friends exception list open to just about anyone. Some dude with a black and white profile pic and a German sounding name added him as a friend to.
I was held. No, I'm kidding.
Was it held?
No.
I don't think so.
Sin is just joking.
Why didn't you call the police?
In my mind, I'm just gonna pretend it's held.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
All right. Anyway, they added him into this group chat, and he was like the 9th member. And apparently, it was a giant pedophile ring that was exchanging CP, and they had children as profile pictures. Apparently, Flamenco also has a history of having Discord mods who are also pedophiles. So basically, Lucky Phil.
Sorry. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
He's gonna be so mad that you said that. Good job.
Oh, fuck him.
I mean, like, I don't know. It seems very sus to me. I can understand, like, okay, maybe living in the ghetto and all your friends are criminals or something, but, like, Flamenco, it's the internet. Like, why was Flamenco just coincidentally friends with all of these pedophiles repeatedly? That doesn't
Some of them
make
he
sense.
looks past and he doesn't report on.
Yeah, he turns a blind eye to any accusations about his mods, no matter how much evidence is being put in front of him. Just like how he was on the stream with Kino Casino. He was trying so hard to turn a blind eye to it. Anyway, apparently, this is just my speculation on it, but maybe they had heard, Flamenco's a good guy. He'll turn a blind eye, and they probably just added him to the friends list. He got caught in several lies. I think, what was the tally? 5 of them? Right?
Yeah, 5, but it went up a little bit halfway through.
So then why should we believe anything else? I mean,
we never really got to see the full evidence because Flamenco dipped out like a bitch. So
yeah, he like rage quit the call.
Yeah, which I mean,
if he really had nothing to do with it, I'd be like, I'm interested to see what my name's attached to, so I can help clear things up. I wouldn't just rage quit. What's he doing?
He never provided a hard denial. It was like, well, I'm friends with a lot of people. He kept it vague as fuck, dude. He wouldn't commit to one position like, yes, I was friends with these people, or no, I don't know who the hell you're talking about. Basically left it as vague as possible, and it just blew out of control for him. Not like last time when he got his, porn history doxed.
And that was kind of sus too. See, it's just like, usually you're friends with people you share the same interests with, right? So, like,
yes,
you just so happen to become friends with pedos over and over. I got a question, like, what are the common traits here that you're, like, what are you bonding over?
Ollie, Joda.
There's a theory that I just had that maybe they invited him into the group chat just because they know he turns a blind eye to this kind of shit. So they're like, oh yeah, Flamenco's cool. He won't rat us out because, he turns a blind eye to shit. That's probably why they added him.
I mean, he looks the part. Why not just become the part?
That's the most plausible to me, because if some just random person added me to a group, they probably heard about me somewhere. If I were in Flamenco's shoes, if someone just added me out of the blue, they probably have heard of me from somewhere before. They just wouldn't randomly hit me up unless they're incredibly fucking dumb.
Yeah, a commentary guys are saying that Flamenco won, even though he ran away.
Dude,
but
what is it with this www.commentary.com stuff?
Look. Why do you even care? Like, commentaries just essentially discredit themselves over and over and over consistently on every fucking issue.
I mean, here's
the
my
main
thing,
the main people in commentary have managed to pick the wrong side of it. Fucking John Swan. right? Consistently with John Swan. It wasn't until recently that they finally cut the fucking cord.
Yeah,
not to mention, Steve, there was one other key point that PPP actually made, and it was a solid one. Apparently, PP couldn't tell what a picture was, but Flamenco said, "Yeah, that's Thai ladyboy porn."
Oh God.
So
he
and PPP
recognized
said he recognized what it was. So PPP is like, "Well, I'm not a degen enough to know what this is. Flamenco is." Was the point he made.
Yeah.
So I mean, come on. Like, he hangs around in these circles. He knows what this stuff is. He probably had his name spread around, and they just added him. If I'm going to be, in any way charitable to Flam here, he probably got a recommendation. The shithead mods.
Extreme Lolicon supporter.
So, like, how old was he when he was into this Lolicon shit?
Apparently 19.
19?
And he's like 29 now, he said. Like, it happened 10 years ago.
No, I think
he hasn't been keeping up with the lolly since 19.
Highly doubt it. I mean, he's into anime shit, so. And so was Lyrics.
Was 33.
I just want to point out that Flamenco's trying to be cool with Worski still, even though Worski called him a bitch and a pussy after he left.
Well, of course, like
that's amazing. He just did it on stream right now. Flamenco's like, "Oh, guys, I'm just telling you, please still be cool with Worski. I'm cool with Worski and shit." It's like, you're such a pussy, man.
Well, listen, Sin. Like, even an abused dog will return to its master.
Yeah, he returned to Ralph like 5 times, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
God, dude, that's his first mistake. Anybody who associated themselves with Ralph should probably be questioned instantly.
Augie.
Yeah.
I think Ralph's a fun guy.
Fucking Flamenco's so weird.
Steve. A girl's ass, Steve. That's not
cool. You know what? It's fine because everybody thought that Ralph was cool too until it was profitable to like get off Ralph's dick. So that's fine.
Keep choking your pregnant girlfriend there, Ralph. Keep going,
Oh, I shouldn't do that, but he should still get beat up in Portugal and stuff. That's fun to watch.
Oh, that's fun.
They were basically silent as church mice when that fucking shit happened. Not to mention plying Faith Vickers with liquor, getting her pregnant, choking her out, and practically grooming her because she ran away from her parents' house when she was 16.
Who would run away from their parents for Ethan Ralph? That's disgusting.
Well, apparently Faith had some kind of what's the word? Love of fat men in their 30s. So Ralph fit the bill. Yeah, she had a thing for fat men in their 30s. Talk to them online and run away.
That's weird.
That's how Faith met Ralph.
Is that like a mental illness or something?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, she was in a psych ward before she ran away.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It was only for like maybe a week or two.
So he manipulated a girl who was like fresh out of a psych ward. That's wonderful, guys. As Aura would say, it's fantastico.
Yeah, and most of these guys were basically, just chilling, being silent, even when
Evans, tell me who fucking Jim's gonna take the side of though, because everybody in commentary, even the small people, are saying that Flamenco W. So what's gonna happen now?
Jim's gonna be the control. Jim is going to take the side of Jim. He's not going to support Flamenco. He's just going to laugh at the shit show.
What about Worski and them? He's not going to give a shit?
He'll say like, well, you guys did a good job. You got him to rage quit.
Yeah? Okay. Is that how it's going to play out? That's funny.
That's how it's played out before.
Yeah, true.
So I wouldn't put it past Jim to repeat it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Crow. We kind of like derailed everything. So.
No, you're good. All right, I'm gonna hit play on this.
Alrighty.
512F of the DMCA. How's that for an intro? Never gonna be doing something like that again.
You guys really sound like
abuse victims, right?
So I would say this game is for somebody. They have no family, no friends, no life. I'm not sorry. I don't like Elden Ring players. They're nasty people. The players are losers. And you want to literally just start rolling with all these claims and accusations, literally living up to.
Wait, is this the
All of
video
this
that
is
got
over
struck
Elden
down?
Ring.
Wait,
this is
all
all
the
over
first
Elden
video?
Ring.
Is this the first
This is
video?
the
or,
second,
like, the
second.
Oh, so this is the one that got taken down or not?
It's still
Is
up.
this?
Oh, okay.
What?
This isn't a re-upload. So this is which one was the one that got taken down? The first one?
Second one, I think, because
no,
that was the one.
This is the
I thought it was
first-
the second one.
This is the first one.
I think this is the first one because it was a month ago. He had another one. I think that's the one that got taken down and demonetized.
Yeah, so it was the second one that got taken. Okay, so this is the one a month ago. Oh, we watched this, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I never
we
watched
already-
this one.
Yeah.
We already watched this like a month ago. Yeah, we literally did. Red
On
Ski.
Sin
I
Stream.
remember. You
Yeah.
guys called this guy like a competent me.
Oh yeah. John was
Wow.
there too. What the fuck? I remember this. Oh no.
Okay, whoever said that is plain out wrong.
I
but,
think that was. I think that was like. I want to say it was John because I think it was John.
This
It
is
could
the
have
one
been
where he
Alex.
actually exposed Quantum TV.
I think
This
it
is
was
what
Smart.
started the shit
Where's
show
Meg?
with Quantum TV.
Meg went AFK, but there is something funny here that Quantum did that gets commentary has a history of doing. He basically called what's his name there, Review Tech USA, a pedophile
Yeah, he did.
for watching a Valsh video.
He did that.
Every gamer stereotype that you could possibly imagine. And you want to literally prove my point by being that literally loser. You're literally like a shut-in loser that like does this. And these people are literally like, bro, like they are literally scumbags. They like literally the textbook definition of like a bad human being. Like, you know, you want to sit there and you want to act like I'm some bad human being, you can get bent, dude. Look at you. Literally look at what you're doing.
Don't cry for me. I'm already dead.
Maybe that's why you don't have a ring on your finger. Maybe that's why your kids aren't around. Because maybe there's something wrong with you. At the end of the day, go please. Because maybe there's something wrong with you.
That's not for everyone. Isn't the game that should be paid for.
Maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Literally look at what you're doing. Maybe there's something wrong with you.
All right, I'm recording this after the fact just to give a fair warning. A lot of the stuff I'll be showing and reading in this video is pretty offensive. None of it comes from me, and trust me, it all has a point. So here we are. You take the blue pill, you click off this video, go to bed, wake up, everything's the same. You take the red pill, and I show you just how deep the rabbit hole goes. Court is now in session. A false copyright strike and takedown request was recently filed against my channel. Take a guess by who? Matt Haas. Nope. Derek Savage. Nope. QuantumTV.
You guys want to have your fun with Quantum TV? Have your fun at this point. I mean, I'm kind of amused by this. I'm not gonna lie.
So you think it's funny? The star of my Elden Ring Hot Takes video. If you haven't watched it, it'll be linked in the description. That video is going to remain public, and it will remain public forever.
So
Actually, let me see. Because that video, I think he still has it up on his channel. I don't think that video got down. Let's see. Or Elden Ring Hot
It's
Takes
always a
there.
great.
Okay,
So, this is what pissed off Quantum TV. It's literally its 2-minute segment here.
game should not be called Elden Ring. The name of the game should be called You Die. Again and again and again.
I suppose if you never get good, then yeah, you'll keep dying.
Because that's all you're really gonna spend most of your time doing. You're gonna die because the game has no easy difficulty. The difficulty spikes when you get to certain bosses. It's so unfair that you'll find yourself spending so many hours.
You know, it's hilarious. The first boss that like auto kills everybody. A lot of people like go to that and they'll like actually kill that fucking boss. And I'm like, bro, like you people like go into that fucking game ready to fucking just beat their head into the wall for hours on the same boss. But that's what these Dark Souls. This is what like these Dark Souls games are. So I'm like, I got my ass handed to me repeatedly in the early game. And I just like, it's just a get good situation. And when you get good, it feels good. But this guy's just a bitch. Like, he sucks.
You know what's kind of funny here? This he's not the only Sony fanboy I've seen actually, take shit on Elden Ring. Apparently, there's a few others that have been raging just like QuantumTV. Well, they're almost the same caliber of douchebag.
they're angry. This is the weirdest thing to me. They're angry, they're mad, and they're upset because Elden Ring is super popular and it's not a PlayStation exclusive. If it was a PlayStation exclusive, none of this would be a problem.
I mean, hell, the PlayStation 5 is a PlayStation exclusive because of all the scalpers.
I mean, yeah, right? Like, it'd be one thing if people could like access the PlayStation console simply, and then maybe like it would make sense, like a lot of these fucking complaints that they have. Actually, not even, because they just whine and bitch about fucking It's
Yeah,
so,
I
it's
actually
just
saw-
annoying more than anything
when the
else.
When the PlayStation 5 actually came out, there was a funny ass meme going around between it and the Xbox Series X. It was like comparing it to what was it? What was the dead Google stream and play console that they were trying to push? The Ouya or the
Arcadia or some shit? Arcadium?
Stadia?
Stadia.
Google,
That's what
yeah,
the fuck it was.
Stadia. Basically, they compared it to that for the amount of games it had at launch. Because Xbox Series X had, like at least 5.
Are you? Steve,
That's
are you
Steve.
hit? Fuck, I
Steve
love you,
always
Steve.
does this. I don't know why you guys are surprised.
I love it. I'm not surprised. I
Professor
support
Beaker
it.
over there.
What the fuck?
Been a
I
while.
support it. Good on you, Steve. That's how you show people that you give a fuck, and I respect
I gotta
that.
stay sane.
And I respect the shit out of that. Anyone who disagrees, the fucking communist. Red Ski.
I mean, it's a much more, better sounding thing than what you got. That sounds like a freaking air compressor
No, it
with its nozzle knocked off.
Well, that's because I take bigger hits than. Oh no!
Want to finish that sentence?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm such an idiot. I'm in a trainer battle. Oh wait, no, I'm playing a video. I'm not supposed to tell you that I'm playing Pokemon too.
So I would say this game is for somebody who really is looking for a sandbox. They have no family, no friends, no life, and they have literally thousands of hours to grind away.
Why? This is a game made for people without families. Fuck you, orphans. You probably... I can't understand why this guy was getting flack.
They have no family, no friends, no life.
You are maidenless.
Where do you come up with this? Do you just get out of bed in the morning and you're like... I'm gonna be a fucking asshole today.
When you die, you lose everything you collected. Everything.
Yeah, just like in real life.
From the last scene. I mean, bro, like that's actually really stupid. That's really dumb. You lose your fucking runes. It's what a fucking asshole.
It means you start over,
Lose
so leveling up is
everything.
extremely hard because of the nature of the game and its difficulty level, and it's not fun. There's nothing fun about this game for somebody who is new to the franchise.
And that's kind of the crux of the issue, right?
New
is
to
what
the
I try to
franchise,
do.
it's a new IP, dipshit.
Well, no, it's not even. No, like it is a new IP, right? But
Yeah.
it's a Souls game. Like this has existed since fucking Dark Souls 1. Like,
Okay, it's
the
not
same
a new
mechanics.
genre. It's a new game.
Dude, it plays like it's the same. I like it's fair to call it a new game. Like it's fair to call it a new IP, right? But like you should understand what this game is based on playing Dark Souls. Like because this idea that when you die you lose your fucking items or you lose your progress or whatever, like since Dark Souls 1, you know? Like it plays, it's the same fucking mechanics. If anything, this game is substantially easier than any Dark Souls game. Not mechanically. Well, actually, sorry. I meant to say not in terms of like the bosses being easier, but mechanically, it's an open world game. So you can just leave a boss that's giving you grief and go do something else, get stronger, go farm up runes, go get better items, and then go back and do the boss that's giving you difficulty, right? Like that's why it was easier for me, because if the boss was giving me trouble, like they were just like smacking me and I was losing like half my fucking health, I'd go out, I'd go get some better items, go get some runes, you know, get my health up a little bit. And then when I went back to that boss, I was like, okay, this is a little bit easier because I can like I can practice on it, right? Now he's only taken off like a quarter of my health, so I can take a couple of these hits and learn how to do it properly, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I've played the Dark Souls game before.
Yeah, but I'm like, this is easier than that, and this guy's bitching, and I'm like, it's pathetic.
When I criticize a game or a series that I'm not all that familiar with, I'm much softer about my criticisms. Have an understanding that there's fans that know more about this series than you do, so make it clear you're coming from an outsider perspective, and maybe try not to flame the audience. You know, because maybe you want your own audience to grow, and if you're being an asshole, it might be kind of hard, Quantum. Just some food for thought.
And then you look at the graphic style. It's a joke. It is literally a joke. And then you look at the graphic style. It's a joke.
Oh wait, Crow.
It is like last gen
pause it
being
real
sold
quick.
for new gen.
Yeah.
We're looking at the graphics of Elden Ring. Right now. He says it looks like shit.
Yeah.
Well, know why?
Why?
Because he can't program a freaking TV right. He can't adjust the settings on a TV, even though he sells himself off as this great TV programmer. That was actually in the second video. Ackman showed it because he had a few of those guys who do those kinds of TV installation gigs.
Yeah.
They show you how to set your TV, and they'll do it for you for an extra fee or something.
I mean, it doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me that this guy.
That he's a fraud.
I know. I think what he's saying is he's an idiot. Like, this guy is legitimately upset about Elden Ring. He is legitimately upset. But if you listen to why, it's like, bro, are you like actually retarded? Like, it's that bad. Like,
He's autistically angry.
I mean, it's weird. It's like, what are you actually bitching about here? Like, 'cause here's the thing. The game gives me grief. The game gives me difficulty, but that just encourages me to, like, actually get better, you know? And if I'm really struggling, if I don't understand something, there's, like, a zillion guides. If, like, a boss that's giving you trouble, you can go to YouTube, and there is a literal video, a how-to video, with multiple different strategies that you can try. You want easy mode? Stop using fucking melee and go become a fucking wizard. You know, it's that easy, and any class can do anything. Nuts. Fucking, I'm a samurai, but if I get bored with it, I can go learn some spells.
Can you do archery in that game too, or?
Well, yeah, you
I haven't
can,
played
but
it
like,
yet.
I'm just saying, like, I stacked into intellect and just started using the moon veil as a samurai, and my side is like the fucking one of the scepters. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying the game's like not that difficult once you get the hang of things. But it sounds like this guy
knows what's up. Crow knows what's up.
Bro. They're like, no joke. You want to talk about like the skill gaps, right? There are some videos that are just like compilations of failures that are really funny, and then there's a story of a player, right, that is so good he literally helps out with the final super secret end boss Melania, who like end game, like people that farm up the end game and like struggle with, and she regularly, like, this dude
Melania.
Yeah, Melania. But this dude is like goes by let me solo her. So when you're having difficulties, like, you could go to the boss, find his summon him, and he will solo the boss for you, and you get all the fucking rewards. It's fucking nuts.
Talk about easy mode.
I'm just saying, like, there are people that play this game and are so good at it. They just like snap their fingers, everything dies. This motherfucker wiped at the start, at the beginning, and lost his mind.
Right.
Like, I don't understand, like...
Oh, he didn't even play it, Crow.
Yeah, sorry.
He didn't even play the freaking game. It's like the old adage, like, don't knock it till you try it.
He watched other people failing. He listened to other people that failed.
Imagine getting that angry watching other people fail and you're not even trying to do it yourself.
This game sucks. Why is this man playing it?
Want low frame rates, but that for me, that's a massive deal breaker. I'm a massive motion
No
buff,
wonder they call
and
him
to do something like
QuantumTV
that is
if he just
unacceptable.
sits and
Complaining about the frame rate is a valid criticism. Should that be like the biggest factor in your review? Probably not, but I'll give that to you.
Most of your time in the open world is spent just like running around kind of aimlessly, if I'm being honest. It's one of those games where like
that's pretty much what
it's so
every open
spread out,
world
the map
game
is. So
is.
big, you're gonna...
Like,
Minecraft.
here's the thing. Actually, you know, let's look at another game that's not even open world, but is semi open
I
world.
love how Sunrise of the Flutes is playing in the background of an Elden Ring game review.
Okay,
It fits perfectly.
real quick though. Pokemon Legends Arceus, because Sen played that game recently.
I've been playing it too.
Okay, that
Started
game
back up again.
That game is actually empty, right? Like the open world in that game is empty as fuck. I don't think anyone would say that I am making that up, right?
It's messed up.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's messed up, Crow.
Yeah, right? Like it's very fucking empty. It's fucking weird.
Look, Ackman missed a perfect time for a joke in his video editing when he said an open world where you're just aimlessly running. He should have put in the clip of SpongeBob where Squidward went so far into the future he's nowhere. He just keeps running. It's like a chase sequence almost.
But like the thing is, like in that open world game, that's bullshit, because if you run around, you run into random like quests, right? Because there's no like journal or anything. You just like run into shit. Some things that maybe you forgot that you were supposed to be doing, right? Like it's pretty cool. But I mean, like look at the map that's on the screen here. All of these things that are kind of like big screen, I like that are like popped out on the map here.
It's like Skyrim but upside down.
Okay, yeah. This guy's like so dishonest, and I'm not even that good of a player, and I know this guy's a fucking liar.
Spend a lot of time running around in a very open field that doesn't necessarily have a particular purpose for being that open.
You're gonna spend a lot of time running around a very open field. What's that? You said it's an open world game? What's an open world game again?
I'd like there to be everything is interactable.
Oh my god, what a dumbass.
The game is very interactable. You can roll into just about everything. You can blend in with the scenery around you using a particular item. Certain landscapes will actually...
He said it's not interactable. It's like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, you can go full chameleon mode in this thing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, so like there's a armor in the game that makes you silent, and you can literally just run around super quiet, come up behind things, and just like crit them for massive fucking damage. It's like feels so good when you do it. But in terms of interactable, there's plenty of things that you can do instead of little traps and shit. Like there's like
you
a
fight
certain
boss creatures.
There's a certain I'm trying to describe it, but there's a slope with this constantly running tank kind of thing, and you can use an arrow to shoot down this God, I'm blank. I'm so
hanging,
sorry.
flying, or floating.
Yeah, it's like hanging, flying, or floating above. You shoot an arrow through a string, it causes it to drop down and slam down and one-shot this immortal immune tank. And then you get like a super cool reward for it.
Basically, you cut the cord on an anvil hanging over its head.
Yeah, and you have to time it super finely. And if you do it properly, you clear out this obstacle that otherwise is super difficult to deal with, and you get a really good reward. But this motherfucker thinks that the game isn't interactable. There's tons of shit like that.
Be destroyed throughout a boss fight. The game is very interactable. It sounds like you haven't played it much.
And I think without spoiling any parts of the story, which is lackluster, by the way, I think that will be as honest as anyone's going to be about this product. I don't know who they made it for.
Who did
they made it for Souls players, dude?
Oh my god.
They
I don't know who they made it for.
Who'd they make this fucking game for? It sold over 12 million copies! Holy shit.
It's kind of like that quote from Jack and Daxter, where it's like, where did they go? Why did they build this crap?
I mean, dude, like, I swear to God, I bet if you talk to a Quantum TV, like, he would sit there and go like, well, 12 million isn't that many people globally. Globally, there's like billions of people. Like, what a fucking jackass.
Possibly be the 12 million
12
people
million
that bought
isn't
it
much.
within 3 weeks.
Halo
I couldn't
3
speak
opening
lowly
night.
enough about this game. I don't recommend it. And I think if you're smart, you'll just play something else.
If I can find something good to say about Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Vanguard, there's hope for everything. Find something good to say.
That's the review. Take it or leave it.
Okay, so that was pretty terrible. But guess what? Part 2.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So as you guys know, I did a review on Elden Ring. That didn't go very well, apparently, for some people.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
So I'm receiving some backlash now that I wanted to address with some of you, because
How much you want to bet this guy is going to deflect why he's getting backlash?
a lot of you are not only being childish, but I don't think you're actually seeing this objectively. You see, every single Dark Souls
Didn't
fan
play the
watching
game.
this video right now had to die a million
You're not
more
seeing
times
this
to learn
objectively.
how to play that game.
Didn't do what I did.
Hey. I understand what you are saying here, okay, that he didn't, like, actually play the game, but you can't prove that he didn't play the game.
Check his Steam library. Oh wait, he doesn't have one.
Check.
I mean,
He's
okay,
a PlayStation fanboy.
Look. Yes, maybe.
He works with TVs, not computers, Crow.
Man.
Which begs the question, how did he get his videos uploaded?
Yeah, that's actually really, like...
He uploaded them from his phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
He recorded them with his PlayStation.
Wait, seriously?
Christian. Yeah, you can record videos with PlayStation.
Yeah, but, like, that's so fucking ghetto. Who the fuck does that?
Christian did for a long time until he got arrested.
So this guy's like, what? A more competent Chris Chan?
Yeah, he's about as tardy as Chris, as far as I've seen.
Oh, that's so sad. Honestly, that's really pathetic. What? Did someone want to say something?
Black Chris Chan.
What?
Black Chan.
What the fuck? Where's Steve? Is Steve still here?
Yeah, I'm just
Hey!
doing other things at the same
Steve, are you doing drugs right now?
Oh, I should be doing drugs right now. Let me
Hell
really
yeah.
bad do.
Let's fucking go.
Sin, real
Laterally
quick.
jump.
Did Lucky?
Oh my-
Did you find Lucky Phil?
Oh, wait,
reacting
hold
to
on. I'm so sorry. Wait. I thought the video was like about multiple people, and it kind of is at the start. But once he comes
just
in,
about-
he becomes the entire video. He's the
It's
entire
about this
video.
one jackass.
30-minute video, 10 minutes in, it becomes all about Quantum TV. Fucking, this shit's great. Yeah, okay. We know what Quantum TV did. We know he's a piece of shit. Let's laugh at him. This is great.
Over into Elden Ring, you're able to, again, experience that level of challenge, but it's not as hard because you've already done something similar before.
Honestly, I think I'm hot shit every time a new FromSoft game comes out, and I get my ass kicked.
Wait, hey guys, can you do me a favor?
What?
Just so people can actually see us on the screen, can you go to my channel and just go into the stream chat?
You mean your Discord server?
Yeah, my Discord server. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, just so people can see us talking.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay, Steve. Yeah, there you go. So now you actually show up on the screen.
Oh, where's everyone else?
Well, we're waiting for them to show up.
They were yelling at me, expecting that I was doing the drugs, and I wouldn't. Oh, you have to like get GG in because I don't know if he has permissions. He's on the call-in thing.
Oh, yeah. Let me pull them in. There we go. GG. Okay, you're in.
They're trying to they're just walking me through how to come here. I know how to come here. Where are they?
There's Redsky.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the only person who's not here is Steve. Not Steve, Sen. Okay, now Sen is here. Okay, we're good.
Oh Lord.
I'll share screens.
Yeah.
Steve, do drugs.
I am.
Not you, Steve.
No, I said I'm sharing my screen.
Oh, I thought you said you were doing drugs.
Right now with you guys, I would.
You usually do it.
Dude, I'm basically vaping Nick right now, so.
Nice.
Okay, all right.
Like Nicholas Dior.
Again and again. Even when
I don't
Demon's
know
Souls
if he could
remake
fit in
came
my
out,
5
that game was
millimeter
already
thing.
It's
beaten
playing.
before. It still kicked my ass. That's what I love about the games. They always find a way to surprise you.
But you see, somebody like me, I've never played Elden Ring. I've never played Dark Souls. I didn't even know Elden Ring was a part of the Dark Souls series. And you know what I met with when I talk about flaws
It's
with
not.
the series? The same thing I met with the TV world, where when you
It's of
mention
the same
a problem with
genre,
something,
but-
fans of that series just damage control it. They'll say stupid, petty, chisty, catty, childish shit. Like, oh, you've lost credibility because you've spoke your mind. You gave your opinion. You now have no credibility with me.
No, I think you lose credibility when you talk about things that you don't really understand. And you try to pass it off as like fact, or when you say things like,
Okay, bye, bitch. I don't give a fuck. The reality is, that's my opinion based off of playing it as a new person. They have no easy mode. The graphics are dog shit.
Are you sure about
Okay.
that?
Pause that.
The graphics
easy
are dog-
mode?
Wow.
He just said that he didn't even play the game. It's
Yes,
like,
he
but
did.
that's my experience from playing it.
Bruh.
He contradicted himself in this.
Dude, he reminds me of someone.
Honestly, I think when he means he didn't play it, I think he's just talking shit. I think what he means by that, and I'm being like, this is the only way. This is the only way he isn't just fucking flat out lying. Okay? I'm not saying it's true. But it would be like he played it for like 30 minutes, got pissy, slammed his controller down, and then to him that's like he didn't even play the game because it's dog shit. That's,
I mean,
you know what I mean?
He's playing it on controller, so it would be dog shit.
No, the game's better on controller. What do you mean?
No, it's a PC Master Race joke.
I play it on the PC with a controller.
Heresy.
What the fuck, dude? Okay. I'll say it like this: the game was kicking my ass on controller, on mouse and keyboard. But when I switched to controller, it stopped being shit.
Shit. The graphics are dog shit. The graphics are dog shit.
the way you phrase things is important. Like so. Elden Ring's graphics are complete fucking trash and I wipe my ass with them. Versus, I wasn't the biggest fan of the graphics and style. Two sentences saying the same thing, but which one do you hate more? Right? There's a difference between like matter of fact, like this animation is broken, and I think the graphics are bad. I think that. You get what I'm saying? Language, people.
And the thing that really pisses me off is all these fucking fans of this game know that the graphical issues are there. They'll try to say it's okay or it's passable. It's shit. Be honest.
The stuttering problems, I played the game despite that because the game was so good. Is it bad? Yes. Did it stop me from playing the game? No.
They get patched out the next day? Yes.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Because I didn't play the game at launch. I played it like, I think 2 or 3 weeks after, maybe a whole month. And by the time I was playing it, like everything was fine. So like
They released at least 5 patches during that time.
Yeah, and the thing, I will say this though. I really hate that games are launching nowadays and they're not fucking fixed, right? Like they're fucked as they launch. And then you have to
Halo
wait
Infinite?
like, huh?
Halo Infinite?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, Halo
Yeah.
Infinite is like, it's still not fixed. But like,
It
yeah,
still
no,
isn't
no.
finished.
Yeah, that's true. Like, well, actually, when Halo Infinite came out, I think they like announced it as a, well, it was a, gosh, help me out here. It was a beta launch, even though it was like,
Multiplayer was the beta launch.
yeah. I didn't.
Campaign was the full launch.
Yeah, I played a bit of the campaign. I think maybe like, gosh, did I? Oh, can't remember.
I beat it.
If I did, I didn't even play through it at all because
You're like, it's so forgettable. I can't even remember.
yeah, no. Well, if I did, like, I didn't give it a shot because like, just wasn't interested. Because the multiplayer, like, I really tried to support the multiplayer for a while. I had fun with it at first, but it is really bad. Like, and to be fair, as John, our friend John, found out, like the way that game plays, it doesn't handle like a traditional Halo game. I don't know what that's about, but fuck.
If I remember correctly, didn't they get rid of the bumper jumper setup because of the grappling hook?
Yeah. There was a few different there was a few different things though, like the way that you like aimed and shit, like it's different.
You can't do green thumb bumper jumper. There's actually Southpaw. You can't. Well, actually, no, they changed that one up. It's no longer called Southpaw. Basically, a Southpaw is for left-handed players. It's the name.
South, it's clunky. The controls are shitty for a new person just getting in. I don't know how it is for you.
Controls are shitty if you're a new person to any game. You have to learn the controls, man. It's not a fucking flight simulator. The controls are hard, bro. There's only so many buttons on the controller. Like, just learn it.
But then, even if you are a vet, you're still gonna die a bunch of times, right? You are.
That's true.
The way they made the game is so that the way the boss
You
hits
start
you, it
out
takes
at level
so much of
1.
your life away. That's very frustrating.
Level up vigor.
But let me just give you a little personal insight. I come home from work, I'm trying to unwind and trying to relax. I'm not trying to sit there stressed out on some fucking game, yelling at the screen, trying to hashtag
Get good.
because that's like this mentality that all you guys have kind of gotten submitted into. You guys literally sound like
Wait.
Yeah, get good. I'm not going to submit to that idea because I want to just be bad.
Yeah, what is the actual, like, what is he arguing for here?
It's like, I just want to mindlessly play a game on God mode.
Like, you just want to suck? Is that what it is? That like, I just want to suck. I never want to actually have to try anything. I just want to fail repeatedly.
Here's the thing, like he'd probably be more attuned to an open world game if it were Forza compared to, Elden Ring. 'Cause in Forza, you just drive in any direction and dodge.
Like, I strive to find games that are difficult, even games that, like, Pokemon. I play that for fun, but I look for these difficult ROM hacks, like shit with difficulty spikes and stuff like that. But like, there's one I'm playing now, Radical Red, that has a forced level cap that's implemented into the game, and the bosses have full teams of 6 with max difficulty AIs. They have competitive move sets. You can't use items in battle. and their teams are capped, right? So it's like you get your ass handed to you repeatedly, and you have to build your teams around there. It's a lot of fun.
Those things are like Nuzlocke challenges.
Well, I'm not playing with Nuzlocke rules. If I play with Nuzlocke rules, my entire teams would be wiped out because most of those boss fights, because I'm not EV training yet.
No.
I have like teams of 2 by the end of it, or teams of 1. I went in with a full team of fucking 6.
I'm just saying, like, the whole concept of a Nuzlocke challenge and what these, ROM hacks are doing, is basically giving you a massive disadvantage.
Yeah.
And limits your strategy.
Yeah, and that's the point.
That's what I meant by comparing it to a Nuzlocke.
Yeah, and like this one, this game, it has fucking every single Pokemon from the latest release, and it's all centered in Fire Red, which is insane to me.
Are we gonna go back to Johto?
I think the guy that made this game, like whoever did it, if they go ahead and make this game like the same rules, but they put it in, Heart Gold, Soul Silver ROM hack, or Emerald, that would be pretty fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, I started out with Gen 2. It's always been my favorite, even though it's the suckiest one for movesets.
Oh yeah, no, it's awful. Well, Generation 2, it is the weirdest fucking game because, like, I remember it really fondly, but going back and playing it sucks. Like legitimately, it's terrible. You reach no, because
I was gonna say it depends on which version.
No, it really doesn't, because there's a leveling issue in those games, and the Elite Four is at level 40. Like, that's nuts. And when you beat the Elite Four and you go to Kanto, right? So you go to Kanto, and Kanto is supposed to be, fucking. How do I say it? Kanto is supposed to be the end game. That's the post game. When you get to Janine, Koga's daughter, she's a gym leader with level 30 Pokemon. You're the fucking champion of Johto at this point. And you're battling level 30 fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, the thing is that they had planned for it to actually be leveled up to where you would be at similar to when you fought the Elite Four the first time. And then once you had completed all 8 gym badges in the Kanto region, it was supposed to knock up the Elite Four's levels up to the 50s and even 60s range.
Yeah, but see, here's the problem. They didn't actually do any of that.
Yeah, because of limitations of the hardware.
Well, see, here's the thing.
See, they had to cut out Ilex Forest and the Safari Zone, as well as Cinnabar Island.
No, you're not Ilex Forest.
But yeah, Viridian.
Yeah, Viridian. Look, I understand, and that feels bad, man. Like, it really does. But the problem is, the
Did they
game
ever fix that
sucks.
in Heart Gold?
Well, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it was massively improved. But see, here's the problem. The difficulty in those games is just absurdly weird, right? Because when you battle Red isn't difficult because his AI is more challenging, or he runs competitive move sets, or his team is just like super badass. It's because they're over leveled as shit. And to reach his level, you have to grind out on terrible Pokemon. So what you basically, when you battle Red, the way you beat him is by having a team that works well together, right? And actually understanding how to run a team of 6. Because up until that point, you can just steamroll with your starter. Like, you can just go in with, like, for Alligator and beat both Kanto and Johto, no difficulty. And, like, that's for Alligator. Typhlosion, same thing. If you chose Chikorita, it's a little bit more difficult, but, like, not by that much. Like, not by that much.
The biggest problem I had when fighting Red in, like, all 3 Gen 2 games, it was only because his Pokemon were damage sponges. especially Snorlax.
Oh yeah, if you had a special poke, if you were using a here's basically his team. You start off with Pikachu that can paralyze you with Thunder, or hit you with Charm and lower your attack by 2 stages. So like you can usually one shot that thing with a ground type move, but then when it brings in its next Pokemon, you're lowered attack by 2 stages. So if you battle up against Snorlax, you're fucked.
Well, the thing is, I always get that Machop and what is it called? Celadon City.
Oh yeah, using the
And then I actually get it to Machamp.
Oh man,
So,
I never had anyone to trade with.
I still have the original hardware and whatnot, as well as the emulators, but you could actually do it on emulator too.
Well, yeah, emulator's a lot easier.
But, I would basically specifically train Machamp in speed, like try to get its speed boost up, and then give it Quick Claw when I battle Red. That way I can just one punch Pikachu and then start pounding on the Snorlax.
That's smart. Oh, here I'm gonna. I gotta hit play. We're like not even 2 hours in, and we
like abuse victims, right? Like you're in a really shitty relationship, and that's just how it is, man. You know, you just take it on the chin, man. It's how it is.
You sound like abuse victims. What a kind thing to say, dude. Oh, what's that? You like a video game? You fucking abuse victim? I bet your girlfriend slaps your nutsack at night while you're sleeping, just to fuck with you, because you like Elden Ring.
You shouldn't be saying that's how it is, or, you know, we just know that that's how these games are. It's not for everyone. A game that's not for everyone isn't a game that should be made, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah,
if it ain't
right?
rated E, it ain't. If it ain't rated E, it ain't for me. Okay, got it.
What the fuck?
I like that.
I like. Here's the thing. Like games are not made for everyone. Like Elden Ring is a game everyone can play, but there are gonna be people that don't want a difficult game. There are gonna be people that don't want an easy game. Like that saying you can't please everyone is something that you should fucking learn. Like, what a fucking dumbass. Oh, goddamn.
A game that is not for everyone is a game that shouldn't be made, in my opinion. Call of Duty? Oh, no, those are gone. That's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Not for kids. Halo Reach, rated M. That's gone. Fable? Oh, no, kids are playing that. Bioshock, that's gone. Mass Effect, sex and that. Dragon Age sucks. Tales of Vesperia, rated T, not for everyone. Modern Warfare, you're gone. Dragon Ball Z, there's violence in that, not made for everyone. Fighting game, Infinite Warfare, yeah, that's made for nobody. Advanced Warfare, that's made for even less people. Oh God, getting rid of all of this, all this. No more games. None of these are made for every single person on the planet. Gotta get rid of everything. Everything burns.
A game that's not for everyone.
Doesn't Paul like Madden? Oh no, he didn't.
No. But like, I love how he pulled out Mass Effect because sex gone.
I love the whole Call of Duty Infinite. It's like, oh, that game wasn't made for anybody.
Oh my god, what a piece of shit. Like, honestly, what a piece of shit. Like, why would you fucking, like, why would you say that games that aren't made for everyone shouldn't be made? Like, there's literally a rating scale that says E for everyone, T for teen. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, why he excludes more than half the games ever made.
This guy just doesn't want people to have fun.
Well, I figured out the perfect nickname for him. Call him Easy E.
Actually,
like the rapper Easy E from Straight Outta Compton.
I know what you're going for. I just
W. Well, if it ain't rated E, it ain't for me. Easy E.
It's just such a dumb thing to say in the first place. Why? Like, why would that ever? God damn! What a jackass.
What do you mean? No single product on the planet can be made for everyone. I don't know why people use ultimatum statements like this. It's like, It always goes back to the accessibility thing. Like, maybe you just don't enjoy this thing and you should get over it. I can live with the knowledge that tampon advertisements don't target me. They don't sell me on tampons. I feel left out of the tampon industry. And that's an industry I really want to get into because I'm such a pussy. And I want every single thing on the planet to revolve around me. I think that might be one of the worst takes I've ever heard.
Games are supposed to be fun, transcend the reality that we have right now, take you to new worlds, give you new abilities. You're allowed to do things that you never ever could do in the real world without consequence, and be accessible to anyone regardless of experience level.
Like when people like this say every game should be made for
there's
everyone,
this thing called cheat
it's like,
codes.
okay, so why the fuck do we have a rating system then? Because not every game is made for everyone.
Because the reality is, if it wasn't so ridiculously hard and you had the thrill of dying a bunch of times, it's really a lackluster game with shitty graphics. The graphics are dog shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like
shitty graphics. Shitty graphics. Shitty graphics.
Like what about every single MMO, right? Because MMOs have god awful graphics because you have so many people playing at the same time. Really can't fucking handle it for the most part.
I bet you he thinks Clash of Clans is a masterpiece in graphical art.
Oh my god.
If he thinks this is shit.
I bet
I can actually see that.
I bet this motherfucker like huffs paint. Like just religiously huffs it.
I mean, he is religious.
Right?
Gays are coming for him, Crow. Where are the gays?
The gays are on the prowl.
Trying to convince him with their evil ways. They're tempting him. Dude is a fucking psycho.
What a piece of shit. Like, what a piece of shit. Like, I God damn, man. It's just... Man. God, okay.
The laugh at
The
it.
graphics are dog shit. Shitty graphics. Shitty graphics. Again, I'm new to the franchise. I had no idea what it is, and then
The problem is you're new to the
Shitty
franchise, yet
graphics.
you act like your opinions are far more important than everyone else's. It's like, no, your opinions are less important. That's what we're trying to tell you.
of course, when you go to the community as a new gamer, you would think, right, as a gamer, you'd have people being welcoming. I had maybe 5 people in the whole comment thread. Like, hey man, let's do those bosses together, I'll help you out. Only 5 people. The rest of them were like, oh, you're a clown, you've lost credibility, it's demeaning.
You would think people would be
I'm
welcoming. I
providing
only
proof
told
for
them
that.
that if you like
I mean, like,
Yo, let's go
he
raid
had
that boss
5
together. Oh, you're a
people.
clown.
He had 5 people that wanted to help him. Like, that's a lot. For me, like, that seems like a lot of people that would go out of their way. 5 people would go out of their way to help you, a piece of shit, a jackass who talks crap. Like, my goodness.
I should wonder how a guy like him could get 5 people to help him. He still sucks.
Yeah, right? Based on everything that I'm seeing of this guy, like, here, I'm amazed anyone would go out of their way to do anything nice for him.
Well, he's made up a lot of shit along the way, Crow, so I'm betting those 5 people were just imaginary. It's like all these mean comments he got.
like this game, you probably don't have any friends or family. Why don't you like me? You pieces of shit. How are you people still so bad? You don't know that, like, hey, insulting
This
people
game was
doesn't
made
make
for
friends.
orphans. Why
You
doesn't
insult them
anyone
after you
like
become
me?
friends.
Because you're new to a game that's known, by the way, for being incredibly fucking difficult. And it's your fault, not the dev's fault for not thinking of every single player of all kinds of walks of life. They don't care.
They don't care about you. This game isn't for you. Not every game should be made for everyone. He's the type of guy that, you know those dudes when they're talking to a woman and they're like, wow, I think you're so pretty and hot, and they reject him and he's like, fuck you, bitch, you're so ugly, I hate you. It's like, this is how they deal with not being included or not being accepted by people or a community or someone. It's that, like, rejection of, like, I didn't like you anyways. I didn't want to be a part of this community, and so they just like self-sabotage.
I was gonna say it's more
a
like the kid
challenge,
who
and-
takes the ball home when he sucks.
But it's not his ball. But it's not his ball. So it's like everybody's playing. He sucks, right? They're like, dude, like, come on. One dude's trying to help him, so he gets mad. He goes, yeah, well, nobody can play, and grabs the ball and runs home with it.
It's like, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. The wind blew the ball out of the hoop.
God, man, what a jackass. Like, what a piece of shit. He's like unironic piece of shit. Alright, we got a little bit more here. Like 9 more minutes of this guy.
It has to be for players who think every game is fucking easy, and if you aren't one of those players, then you are a scumbag, you filthy casual. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
Wow.
Okay. Maybe I should explain something to him. The whole PC Master Race thing is a meme. Filthy casual is just a joke. Like, no one says it with any sincerity. It's just a meme.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because he's very upset.
It sounded pretty serious, GG.
Well, I mean, if anyone tells him to, suck their dick, he's like, "Oh my God, you're trying to turn me gay." So, I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't put it past him to take, "Oh, you filthy casual." It's like, what? You mean that?
Yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see it. You're right.
Why am I still getting hate?
I can see why you deleted this video. I can't understand why you posted it in the first place.
I'm not gonna sit here and like be demeaned and talk down to because I don't enjoy a shit fest of a game that
You're on the internet. You're on the internet, QuantumTV. People are gonna not like you.
where you're misunderstanding is. But hopefully by explaining this to you, I can maybe kind of smooth out your aggression and your backlash. Again, nothing against you. It's not a personal attack. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. If you like it, you like it. But it is childish to look at somebody and say, you're X, Y,
He
and
didn't
Z,
even say KYS or Yeetus Deletus. He's like, go ahead, kill
At the
yourself.
end of the day, go kill yourself, man. It's a fucking game, and at the end of the day, it's a chat. So stay on the show, and I stand by what I said 100%. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. I don't recommend it, and I think any...
Oh my god. That's just like the best supercut. What?
Oh, wait, there's even better ones, like where he's talking about like I'm not going to what was it? Give you a bottle and breastfeed you, I think was the line.
Oh, okay.
Apparently he went with like the bottle figuratively, and then he just went straight to breast. It was like really dumb. I think Ackman has it in his first video too. It's hilarious.
Oh, good for. Man, what a generally unlikable human being.
It's a
Anyone who bought that
scatterbrain.
game, frankly, likes a challenge. You're one of those diehard players. But for most people, it's not recommended. And that's the video.
Okay, that was terrible.
We're going to start with the good stuff. Elden Ring can be purchased at places like Amazon and really most online retailers and returned. That's a silver lining. And the best thing about this game.
He made a part 3 video.
Hold on to your butt.
Now here's what I'll say to prove that the game is terrible.
Oh, he's gonna prove it. Prove it.
But essentially it all resorts back to the same thing. You do not need an easy mode. Or any kind of easier mode, or even a normal difficulty option. You know what? Screw difficulty options altogether. The game is designed to be ultra hard, ultra challenging. That's the purpose of the game. If you give it a difficulty option, all you're doing is destroying the game and there's no point in playing it. You know what that means, guys? That means this is a dumpster fire. Just toss it in the trash.
I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to point to this video I did about difficulty options in Souls games, but I'm gonna continue doing it as long as dumbasses keep reiterating their same stupid points. Games can be made with multiple difficulty options in
Here's
mind,
the thing,
or
Crow.
only...
Have you ever played Wolfenstein, like any of the new games?
No.
Okay. Well, there's this. They actually have a difficulty selector, and it's something that id Software has specifically for their games. Got something that's beyond hard mode. It's called Nightmare difficulty.
Oh my god, that
It-
just sounds like ass.
Dude, it is. I've
What's
actually
Nightmare
beaten a few of their games on Nightmare difficulty, and it is ass.
So,
It's almost like Gears of War on its hardest difficulty.
the last time that I was like legit concerned with being an amazing gamer was when I was like hardcore raiding in Burning Crusade, right? Like beyond that, I just don't care. Like that's why I was really surprised that I enjoyed Elden Ring so much, because no joke, I don't like strive and seek out like these hardcore fucking grind fests, but Elden Ring was surprisingly fun and pretty, like no joke, it's easy if you want it to be easy. I guess it's the best way of describing it.
Like I was saying with Wolfenstein, they actually got some flack for their difficulty system. In an update, did Steve just drop?
Oh shit, you.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Well, they got a lot of flack from games journalists when it came out for there not being like an easier mode than just easy.
Oh,
So
wow.
they released an update, and I gotta find this picture for you because it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Of the new mode, and we'll continue playing, and I'll put it in stream text chat for you.
Okay.
One, it's up to the developer's intent. I don't see anybody talking shit about the original Super Mario Brothers. You move and jump. 2 buttons and a D-pad. It doesn't get much more accessible than that. But oh no, the original Super Mario Brothers doesn't have a difficulty option. It's so inaccessible to me. I can't play this. It's trash. Throw it in the trash.
Let's talk graphics. The game was delayed 4 years, right?
The game was delayed for 4 years? I'm raising an eyebrow to that one. Actually, the game was only delayed for a month.
So that was a fucking lie.
This game doesn't really break the mold of any open world game that has ever existed. It doesn't.
It absolutely does, because From Software has successfully taken their more linear enclosed areas and transitioned that formula to an open world seamlessly, better than most other current open world games to date. It absolutely succeeds and excels as an open world title.
There are no cinematic cutscenes that like razzle and dazzle and break the mold, while also offering a super challenging experience.
No! What the fuck?
And I do agree.
What is the, like, where are his opinions from? Like, I think he did. Here's the thing. I think he did play it. Like, I really do think he did play it. I just think he got his ass handed to him, and he's pissed off and angry about it. Just can't take it.
Crow, look at stream text chat. Apparently King Asshole did the work for me, but I've got all the pictures of the difficulties coming up.
Okay.
This is from the first game, the new Colossus. Yeah, the easiest difficulty is Can I Play Daddy? And it's got Terror Billy, or Billy, whatever.
Don't hurt me, bring him on. Okay, so difficulties.
Bring
Can
on.
I play
Yeah.
Daddy? Don't hurt me. Bring him on. Do or die. Call me Terror Billy. I am death incarnate. Mein Lieben.
Yeah.
God damn.
Right there. Can I Play Daddy? That is QuantumTV.
Oh my goodness.
So funny. Yeah. They have that difficulty, and apparently King Asshole corrected me in there. He actually said that it was there at launch, but that's what it looks like in the new game. That easy, which is the mouth of gate, the little, just the middle is medium, right is hard, and then to the far right is nightmare.
Oh god, that just sounds awful.
Dude, it's fun.
This next part into attention. The game has a toxic player base.
This is where they
Really?
always go. They flame the player base
don't
and then get
say.
flack, and they're like, "Well, this is evidence that they're toxic. I just told this fan base that the only reason you like this game is because you don't have friends or family."
No. You didn't hear that.
The player base is toxic. Oh yeah? You don't have any friends or family. You're an orphan. You're alone in this world.
That is legitimately fucking hilarious. They would do that.
This dude is a walking L.
Oh my god. Why? Oh god, that's just so fucking hilarious. Jesus.
The game has a cult-like toxic player base. What does this mean? This means that the players of Elden Ring are likened to people who would rather drink blood from a cup than your neighbor next door. They are very weird.
So basically
You're weird for,
Christianity
like,
there, huh, buddy?
Oh my god.
Blood of Christ. Would rather drink blood from a cup. Okay, let's go there.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Just called his own religion a cult.
As you said, he's
Well, see, he's not intelligent enough to understand that, though, so it's okay.
Oh boy.
In this game, maybe your experience with these people has something to do with what you've said to them.
At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. And I stand by what I said 100%. If you Google QuantumTV right now, or you look QuantumTV up on YouTube, rather, you will see a string of attack videos because of my opinion of the review that I issued out. In addition to the fact that when...
I mean...
The review of someone's life who plays this game, go kill yourself, or the review of the game, shitty graphics?
If he was honest, right? If he was honest, he said, like, I did these things, but, like, I mean, just fuck off, right? I say, like, at least this motherfucker is being genuine that he's a piece of shit, right? We can still hate him for being a piece of shit, but at least he acknowledges being a piece of shit. But he can't even do that. But he can't even do that. But he can't even do that.
He proclaims to be holier than thou.
Yeah.
Of course he does.
He's Amber Heard. That's who he is. He's just Amber Heard. Again.
Quantum Heard.
Mm-hmm.
Quantum Heard.
Or Amber TV, I don't know.
Oh god, both sound terrible.
Yeah.
Well, that's the point. You're not supposed to like them, Redsky. You're supposed to despise them.
Approached by what they call commentary, which is essentially gamers of a certain tier level that like to illegally download people's videos, re-upload them.
Okay, I am curious though. Well, he's accusing everybody in commentary of being criminals. And look, some may be.
You want his rap sheet?
I would love it.
Okay. False DMCA, false flagging, calling someone's parents in order to get some kind of legal recompense, a la the Ackman's mom, calling someone or falsely accusing someone of a crime. If he did that in front of a police officer in a court of law, would be perjury. He also, let's see here, wished death upon people, so death threats, with the Pulse nightclub shooting. He is generally just a piece of shit, so, what's the word? Causing a disturbance. Or public nuisance, I don't know. No, wait, disturbing the peace. That's a better one. Yeah, I mean, his rap sheet isn't as glorious as Pablo Escobar, but he's, right up there with every shithead.
And smack talk over them to own their review talking points. They call it fair use.
That's all, folks.
That was fucking stupid.
Oh, what a piece of shit. What an irredeemable piece. I'm sure he doesn't.
Bro, you can download videos off YouTube. It's not illegal.
They don't care how much of the video they're using. They completely ignore the 4 factors of fair use used and publicly broadcasted on YouTube.
I don't know how someone could research fair use so much and still not understand what it is. You can critique someone's points and reviews. It's the whole fucking point of fair use. If I don't like a movie, I need to be able to show clips of the movie that I don't like. And if I don't like your video, I should be able to show clips of your video that I don't like. It's fair use. So this guy is like arguing copyright law in his Elden Ring review. He's become so detached from the actual game and mechanics that he's just going after people that are criticizing him. How is this a review? Why don't you think about like what you're making before you make it?
And a lot of these smaller channels, 200 subscribers, 400 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers, that tier of lower YouTuber will steal videos. It's a known thing. It's a huge problem. YouTube doesn't do anything about it. And if you tell them not to do that, they'll just say anything is fair use.
Oh, that's this tier of lower YouTubers. I'm gonna talk down to you because my penis is like 10 times smaller than yours, Mischief. Sorry. You seem to put a lot of importance on the validity of people's arguments based on their subscriber count. How many subs do I have again?
Over the years, I've had...
Dude, the Act Man is awesome. If he gets, like, you know, fucking banned off of YouTube because of dealing with Quantum and the way how he did it by lambasting YouTube and their stupid practices, I'm all for backing him. Like, there's just no way around it at this point. YouTube sucks. And so does QuantumTV.
I think he knows. I think that's why. I think it's why he's so...
He's got too much of an ego.
I had to learn the hard way that you can't just talk over somebody else's content, pausing and playing it, calling it fair use. That is not fair use.
You absolutely can if you add constructive feedback to the video.
Huh?
Said, uh-oh, Crow. What he just said what you were doing is not fair use.
Yeah, but
pausing and playing his video.
He'd have to not be a piece of shit for me to give a shit about what. No.
Yeah.
Kind of the rule.
Video itself. If you transform the work beyond what it was originally posted as, that is absolutely fair use. I've seen Osmongold react to videos of mine, and he has genuinely good feedback to my video and elaborates further on the points that I make. That should be a medium that is encouraged, not censored, right?
I'm just here, like, reviewing a game once. Let me say that again. All the negative press you've seen on me is because I reviewed a game once, didn't like it, some 16-year-old kid picked it up, can't sum it up enough. The game is trash, the community is trash, outside of 1%. Ultimately speaking, the game is like literally a 0 out of a 10 to me. I could not possibly rate it the worst score I could possibly give it. I would light it on fire on camera if I still had it. At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man. You guys literally sound like abuse victims, right? And I stand by what I said 100%. But at the end of the day, Elden Ring is really quite genuinely, unobjectively, and objectively a bad game. It is. It doesn't do anything new. Be creative, FromSoft. Start welcoming players. Start doing something outside of saying get
Don't
good.
listen to this guy.
Maybe
Don't
then
listen
you'll
to
get
anything he
my
says
dollars, but
from Soft.
until
Ignore him.
that point
Ignore
happens,
him. He's
enjoy
dumb. He's
all
stupid.
the
Don't
other
listen to
millions
him.
of
Blah
sales
blah
that you
blah
had
blah
from
blah.
other players
Blah blah
that
blah
would
blah
rather
blah
be
blah.
a
You're
mob
not
than a
hearing what he's
community.
saying. Blah 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 blah.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. No wonder he's so angry.
Well, it wasn't just. It just wasn't the Act Man. It was like it was Mischief, Butech, and a few other guys. Like, he's been around the block causing a lot of drama. It's just insane. I mean, he shouldn't even be able to have this YouTube account right now. Before Act Man made his videos, because he was already perma-banned.
Oh, dumb rises to the top.
Star.
Real champion, just bare minimum. When real next-gen games come out, you'll be a footnote in a couple of months. Nobody will even talk about this game. ever even mention it when we talk about the greats of this generation. That is a fact. When the next generation cycle is said and done, don't forget it, and remember I said it on this day, because these are hard facts that nobody's going to spit but pretty much me, so...
You serious? Yeah, so my advice is if you're reviewing a game, keep it about the game and don't just like go out of your way to flame the audience. Maybe try to come into it like, hey, I don't really know so much about these games. This is how it appears to me. These are the problems I have with it. Am I wrong? Am I missing something? Oh, I am? Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll give it another try. Maybe just like be a rational human.
Man. Quantum TV is amazing. Like, honestly. Quantum seems legit sexually confused.
Big Tim Pool's going over it.
Oh my gosh. Nero said, Crow, take a look out your window. Make sure Susan snipers don't have a clear shot.
Susan snipers.
Oh man, I hope not. Okay. Alright guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I'm gonna head out. GG Evan, thank you. We didn't get to the Max Carson.
We could try for Friday if you want to.
No, because I have to do Flashcast Saturday.
Okay.
Fuck. I guess we're gonna push it back one more time.
Yeah.
Again and but it's always interesting.
What I found won't go far, so. And Max Carson anyway.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I can combine it with something for Monday, or maybe we can save it and make that Monday topic. Hopefully nothing happens, but something always seems to be happening. It's great because people are like, oh man, it's a slow news day. It's been so slow in the news. And I'm like, bitch, there's always something to talk about. Like, Flamenco. Well, Flamenco. Did you know that there was an assassin that went out to the...
Yeah, I heard about that this morning.
Yeah, so...
Just straight up admitted he was going after Kavanaugh with a knife and a gun.
Yeah, so it's funny. So CNN has the report on their screen, and it says, man with weapon arrested. It's like, it doesn't tell you jack shit, but... And then when they're telling the story, they're like, oh, so a man was arrested outside of Justice Kavanaugh's home. They're like, oh, well, actually, he wasn't outside. He was near the home of the justice. And when arrested, he did say that he was there to murder Judge Kavanaugh. I'm like, what? Like, so let's just get this straight.
Was it Sideshow Bob?
Right. What's really funny about it is that so this guy is arrested. He says flat out he is there to murder the Supreme Court justice, and like there's nothing really happening on. I'm like,
it actually broke during Steven Crowder's stream this morning. That's what I was watching when I heard it.
Yeah, no, I was watching the same. And it was really interesting. On like, you know, they've been protesting outside these justices' homes, right? And people are like, well, you know, it's peaceful, so it's okay. It's like, well, first off, no, it's a crime. And now we have this shit, and I'm going, okay. Maybe, just maybe, we need to call everybody out who's okaying protest outside their fucking home. Now someone's shown up with a weapon intent on murdering them. And like, if you want to say, oh, well, that's ridiculous. That's not what we were asking for. None of us were okay with that.
You weren't okay with it, but you did it. And you weren't asking for it. You were telling people to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, this has gone way.
Yeah. I mean, like, the thing is, they didn't arrest him right on the spot. They took him aside, like, after he said, like, I'm here to kill the Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh. It's like, let's step over here for a minute, buddy. Let's have a chat. And then, like, maybe a half hour later, they decide to arrest him.
It's like the Chris Hansen thing. Seriously, let's have a seat over here. You say that you went outside their homes for what purpose? Well, I had a knife and I was intent on stabbing the man.
Also had a gun and pepper spray, apparently.
Yeah, sorry. He, like,
He was gonna play rock, paper, scissors with the dude, so.
Well, so it's really funny. So this woman, who's a neighbor of Judge Kavanaugh,
Yeah, she was the one who outed him, right?
Yeah, she's the one who told everybody where he lived. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm at, like, I'm sure she's sitting there going like, well, I didn't intend for that to happen. That's not my fault. Like, I wonder if that's the logic that they're using. Oh, I never intended for that. So it's not on me. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of like yelling fire in a crowded building and everyone gets stampeded. I didn't intend for that to happen.
Yeah, I didn't. I never said for them to do that. It's not my fault. You just know that's how their brains operate. Sick.
They're childlike in thought and they're childlike in. It's.
I mean, they're.
I don't know. They just need a spanking at this point. Someone just needs to bend them over their knee and start wailing on them.
Yeah, I mean, would that really solve anything, though? Honestly, these
work
people,
out a lot of frustration.
Yeah, but these people are who they are. This isn't gonna stop because have a conversation with them. You tell them, hey, sir, like, sir or madam, you can't just show up outside people's homes and protest. No, they think it's okay because to them, right, the purpose of protest is to get someone to act, right? What's the quickest way of getting someone to act? Show up outside their fucking house.
I mean,
they know what they're doing. They're okay with it. Like, there's no joke here. They know what they're doing and they're totally down for it. They're okay with it. They tolerate it. They promote it. They why else are you showing up outside their home? I want them to do something. Yeah. I don't know.
Those guys are just morons.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
Some of them are the devious kind.